It has been quite a while. Anyway, hello, welcome to the stream. Hey, hopefully I can actually play through NG tonight. I don't know, man, I'm feeling quite good, I think. So, I was so stoked to continue the game, but yeah. Anyway, oh, what the fuck? Whoa. Bruh, wait, I saw something. Wait. Bruh. Huh. Okay, anyway, me play. Me play yes, me play no, me play yes, okay, NG, yes. I think I'm on my way to normal roll, not sure. I'm gonna check, so, oh. Okay, I got distracted. Okay, anyway, me play game. I don't think there's anything else I need to check. I think I'm fine. Okay, it's ready. Controller. Are you detecting my controller? It's not detecting my controller. Shit. Oh, there it is. Are you detecting now? Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, surprisingly quite loud. Okay, I think this is good. Alright, where am I? Can't remember. Shit. Okay, this one is before I saved her. So this one is the bad one if I just choose not to save her. Okay, let's just continue from here then. Alright, I can't remember what happened. I was reading some stuff. I should look around the place then. Yeah, the wall further inside has a big plasma TV. Big plasma TV mounted onto it. The door on the left leads to the bathroom and the right goes to the kitchen. The room anime is napping is in the kitchen. He went a nap already, that was fast. There's a writing desk and bookshelves. Not normal to see in these kind of what? Not normal to see these in the bar. Natsumi is a horror author and this is the way she writes when she's here in the bar. Huh? Was that book here before? The top of the desk is the old-fashioned book bound with string. The book slightly faded, cover is scarlet, save for a white rectangle with the author and title. Hey, she got the book! That's why she said, I know how to do this. Nagoshi Nogi by Miroku Yakumo. Why is one of Miroku Yakumo's books here? Yeah. The maniac who kidnapped girls and turned them into dolls and left them in his mansion. It was Miroku Yakumo. And then the title Nagoshi Nogi. I feel I've heard that somewhere before. You shop! Okay, I should not be one to say that. Wait, it really is like surprisingly quite loud. Alright. Okay. Okay, I think it's okay. Okay, I think it should be okay. Alright. That's right, it was Natsumi. She said it on the phone before she collapsed. I went home and looked through. I went home and looked through Miroku's old works and It's part of Nagoshi no Ki. It's part of Nagoshi no Gi, the realm of the dead. The reason Muraku victimized those girls, his relationship with Kakuya. If I read this, I may be able to find out. Oh shit! Story time! Nagoshi no Gi is a short story featuring a certain man as the protagonist. For generations, the man's family performed a rite called the Nagoshi no Gi. The rite was meant to seal a doll-shaped spirit by the name of Kaguya. Huh. I guess he was obsessed with trying to do that. I guess he didn't? Generations of family, I wonder if it's... I don't think it's Kujo because they... Is it Kujo? Because I recall something to do with the father made dolls. Kaguya played with humans using various games to store their lives and consciousness. But the man's ancestor, who was a spirit medium, caught Kaguya and sealed her in a certain place. He sealed her inside a mirror in a world known as the realm of the dead. The Nagoshi no Gi is a ceremonial rite used to keep Kaguya sealed inside the mirror. Hey, nobody. When a special doll filled with spiritual power is given to Kaguya as a playmate, Kaguya becomes satisfied for about 10 years until the doll loses its power. Oh, that's why he's been making dolls to like... I guess... to satisfy her? Every 10 years, the doll must be recharged with energy and offered back to Kaguya. That was the duty given to the man's family. I guess it's the Miroku's family? Who descended from that spirit medium. After his father's death, the man was also going to inherit that right, as was his family's custom. As long as the rite continued peacefully, Kaguya would never appear in the real world again. Or at least, that's how it should have been. But the man lost his spiritual powers in an accident before he had any successors. And because of that, the Nagoshi no Gi was unable to be performed. If Kaguya's seal was released, there would be many victims. The man was bound by his duty and devised an alternate method. He took drastic steps to find something to replace his lost powers. The Nagoshi no Gi he devised was to take living girls, make them into dolls, and offer them to Kaguya in the realm of the dead. The pain, regrets, and grudges held by the girls would be substitute for his spiritual powers. Just as the man hoped, Kakuya was delighted and remained in the mirror. The man had turned the Nagoshi no Gi into a blood-soaked ritual. Nevertheless, the man continued to fulfill his duty, for that was the fate of all those born into the household. I guess it's just a Miroku thing. I had to pause after that part. I think about the bizarre ritual described in the book. If this isn't just fiction, but was based on reality instead, then were Miroku's murders? Were they done to seal Kakuya? Once every 10 years, Miroku killed a girl and made her into a doll in order to maintain the seal. Oh yeah, it did happen every 10 years. Oh shit. But then Miroku died and now Kakuya's free. I don't know exactly what happened, but the seal must have fell. I keep reading and find details on Rite in the Realm of the Dead. One part of it says, if Kakuya opens a path to the Realm of the Dead in the mirror, it can be reopened by joining mirrors. Anatomy must have read this. I read all the way to the end, but nothing else sounds particularly helpful. It doesn't even say what NG is. Damn, what a waste. I slammed the book shut and shoved it back into the bookshelf. Yeah, how do I read her again? Yeah! Yes. Oh god, how do I read her again? Fuck. Oh, it has been a few good weeks, wait. Oh, fuck the jest! Okay. Yeah, sorry man, late. I'm expecting big things for you today. By the way, Kijima, Has Rose contacted you at all? No, nothing yet. I guess I just have to keep trying. Ijima, we have customers. Wait, why? Oh, okay. Ami steps out when she was sleeping, sees all the noise walk out. She looks like an old curiosity, she's never met her. So you're Ami, huh? Your brother told me everything. I'm glad you're safe. You don't feel strange or anything, do you? No, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired and sleepy. That's so. You might be suffering from mild dysautonomia after all you went through. What's dysautonomia? Wait, I've never heard of that word before. Am I just a Sakai? Wait. I don't think it's pronounced as dysautonomia. Is it? Refers to a group of medical conditions caused by problems with the autonomic nervous systems. Cause involuntary body functions like your heartbeat, breathing, and digestion. Oh. How do you pronounce it? I mean, it will hurt to learn even in mid game.
Dysautonomia.
Dysautonomia. Okay. Right. Okay. Shit. No, I fuck up. Okay. Dysautonomia. Hey, Kejima, you should get her checked at the hospital. I can arrange an appointment for her. I guess she should. Thanks. She should get checked. Should she be separated from me? It's not like there's any mirrors and... I mean, there are mirrors here as well. You just tell Ami, just don't go to the mirror, bro. I guess I'll just, like... so you think so too, huh? Don't worry so much. I'm fine, really, so... Come. Go on now, Ami. Save your body here some stress, alright? Hey. Okay. I'll go in for the examination. Just for you. Oh, you guys! Stop calling out my tenderness. That decides it. Let's get going before they stop seeing patients for the day. Hey, Kejima. Did you already tell her about anatomy? Yeah, I told her. Yeah? Then let's go visit her while we're at it too. I'm sure she'll be relieved if Ami came to see her. Yeah. We all leave the bar. It leads us over to the hospital where Anatsumi is staying. After visiting her, Ami goes in for her own examination. They decide to keep her at the hospital overnight for the exam. Hospitals, am I right? That night after our hospital visiting hours, why have the ghost pools on Jojo? Oh shit! What if? Reflections are all I need. You think the mirrors are the only thing that reflects you? That reflects? Do that! And then I'll be like, oh my god, she be coming up from all the yeah, true. And why she really pulls a JoJo? Then they're fucked. Then she's just back to the realm of dead already. Is the music very loud? I think the music is very loud. The fucking jazz is very loud. Yamero, the jazz is so loud. What is this? Stop it. Okay, how about this now? I think it's okay. It looked really loud from my side anyway. A pleasant breeze blows through the area. It's nice and cool out tonight. For once, it wasn't cold as fuck. Are you worried about Abi, Kijima? I checked to make sure the hospital room had no mirrors, and the nurse is keeping watch on her. She'll be fine, yeah? Yeah. I don't like taking my eyes off her, but she'll probably be fine for now. If Kakuya's gonna kidnap her again, she'll have her play a game first. If you're there to worry about her, you can go see her first thing in the morning. Anyway, I'm heading home. Tomorrow's gonna be busy and I wanna get some sleep. I gotta go see a forensic researcher and verify the report on the cause of the fire. The Killer Peach did that, yeah? Wait, who's Killer Peach again? Oh, the Moon Tower. I forgot all about the previous chapter. Hey, I actually wonder if like why somehow Rose is the only one that doesn't have a death illustration, a death CG art. It's either because she's meant to like her death CG art is reserved for her in the Miroku chapter, or either that or like I don't know, maybe she isn't actually gone? Question mark? Maybe. I don't know, there's still that thing with like he keeps seeing things on her face, so let me know if you find anything. I'm not supposed to show investigation material to outsiders though. You're seriously gonna try and pull that card now? Ah, yeah, you got me there. I'll contact you tomorrow. See ya. I need to learn to enunciate words with T at the back like a lot more clearer. I keep saying contact. Contact, yeah. Oh, it disappears towards the ticket gates. I guess I'll head home too. Ditch me, huh? My apartment has a mirror that connects to the realm of the dead. It feels weird to sleep in a place with something like that sitting in it, but after all I've gone through, this is nothing. I've survived all of that for this long. I don't know about the other spirits, but Kakuya wants to play her game with me, so she probably won't harm me directly. That's what I decided to think anyway. I realize this is a pretty bold stance to take. Yeah, that's very bold. He'd be like, I'll be fine. She wants to play a game where she's not gonna like outright like kill me, am I right? I eat some food, take a hot shower. He still went to take a hot shower, and then start getting ready for bed. You can just look at the mirror and say, yeah, Kakuya, you wanna come at me? Come on. I think I'll be able to sleep well for once. Are you sure? Are you sure? You sure or not? I don't believe you when you say that. For today, my face, same shit. Go pee pee. Oh yeah. Hello. Hey. Okay, there is nothing. August 19th. The whole week. I finally got some decent shut-eye for once. Wait, it's a whole week, man. Teachings of Jigoro's Jujutsu. Just he say like, I gotta learn all the ways of fighting. Me, open the curtain. Oh my god, there's nothing outside. Maybe if there is, he's gonna just be like, that was weird. Must be the wind. Okay. Go to bed. This is a bad time for me to want to go. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Maybe because I haven't been getting much sleep. My consciousness quickly melts into the darkness. my god, he really slept well. Nothing happened. That's amazing. Alright. Around noon, I head to the hospital Ami's at. After visiting with her for a bit, the doctor explains her diagnosis to me. Ami's body is healthy, but they found some small irregularities in the brain waves. He mentioned something about alpha or beta waves, but I can't make sense of it. He says he wants to do a more thorough exam, so he'll be keeping Ami for another night. Ami isn't happy to hear that, of course. Oh god, it's so bright. Oh, I forgot that's what daylight looks like. Oh god. Before evening, I return to Kisoji Station. When I leave the building, the summer sun's blinding rays shine down on me. It's annoyingly hot. It's hot here too! Fuck! The wind is warm. The wind is hot. There's barely any wind. The sun is blaring down. Fuck, man. Guess I head over to the Black Rabbit. I might melt at this rate. And the air conditioner in Black Rabbit just breaks down. I flee the sun and run to the Black Rabbit. Then I kill time just zoning out to the TV. Oh, is coming by tonight. Apparently she got a verdict on the report on the cause of the fire. Sorry I'm late. Cool ass, mighty refreshing. Quit lazing around and get to talking. You finished verifying the report or whatever the killer Peach left behind, yeah? Got a report on the cause of fire, yeah. Oh, it takes a familiar document out of her pocket. Yeah, I'll give it back to you. I got a forensic researcher to check out the parts that were black and unreadable. As I assumed, it's about a fire at the Momoi department store. You mean that thing, Killer Peach? Okayama talked about on the tape recorder. I've never heard about it before. No surprise there, it happened 10 years ago already. I was still just a kid then after all. What kind of fire was it? Oh, it falls silent for a while and begins to speak in a harsh voice. Momoi department store was an old store in front of Shinza station. 10 years ago, as a fire shut it down. Then the Sumi group bought it, demolished it, and built Moon Tower right on the very spot. So that's how they're related. Probably why the floor of the department store appeared outside of the elevator. It must be a supernatural effect caused by a spirit, like at the Miracle Residence. The fire happened on the 5th floor, on the toy department. Huh? The toy department caught fire? Oh, the news has speculated that electric malfunction in the lights caused it. And whatever the cause was, more than 20 people lost their lives in the fire. Most of the victims are families. It's just before Christmas, so they probably come to buy presents. That's horrible. At least that's what was reported on the news 10 years ago. But that ain't the truth. That report made that very clear. Hey, get the blackened parts. The blackened parts had info on the true cause of the fire and the state of the scene. The true cause, huh? Yeah, on the floor at the scene of the incident, they found traces of gasoline. So it was arson. Exactly. The conditions of the scene leave no room for doubt. And the news probably got fed some false info and the evidence got suppressed. Even this report was considered lost because of some accident. Now the question is, who was behind all that? Though, you can probably guess based on what you heard from Okayama's voice recorder. Okayama was trying to ask Ichimaru Noboru, the president of the Sumi group, about the fire. She was probably suspicious about the truth behind the fire and Ishimaru's relation to it. Okayama lost her husband and son in the fire. She went after Ishimaru to get revenge and was killed. If Killer Peach had a report on her, that means Okayama must have found it somewhere. She was a member of the Diet, so she must have connection to get it. That's some obsession. If she went to these lengths to get the report, she'd probably be the type to hold on after death. Her family died after all. I can't say I don't understand her fierce persistence to get to the truth. By the way, the cause of the fire was arson, yeah? Did they find the one who did it? No, not yet. It wasn't written in the report either. But it must have been someone with one messed up head. What makes you say that? According to the report, there was a gun found at the scene of fire, but most of the victims burned to death. If they wanted to kill them, they could have just shot them, but they specifically burned them. Most of the burned corpses they found were chained together. Chains? What were those for? That feels like you can, like, you know, that could evidence that can be easily left to be like, this isn't just an accident. How should I know? The report lists some possibilities. Maybe they restrain the victims or have them watch each other. And one that sounds pretty occult too. What do you mean by occult? Oh, the arsonist. May have been trying to play the Demon Tsukiomi game. Wait, did you just say Demon Tsukiomi? Actually, do you know anything about the Demon Tsukiomi? No, I've never heard of it before. What is it? I don't know. I just remember Kakuya talking about it. Oh, it's a flashback about it. I'm sure of it. I mean, you mentioned that earlier. Yeah, next game. What? Yeah. A whisper comes from somewhere.
It's time for a tale. Demon Tsukiomi, please come here.
Yeah, because you brought it up. So, it's not over yet, huh? But this time is different. The game always starts when Kakuya tells me the name of the spirit. But this time, Kakuya hasn't shown herself yet. Damn it, I have no idea what's going on. I suddenly feel my consciousness drifting away and instinctively hold my head. Huh? What's the matter, Kijima? It's the curse. Kakuya's curse is back. That's the one that kills you if you don't do something about a spirit, right? Shouldn't that be done by now, the safe army? How should I know that Kakuya's deal? Wait, how should I know what Kakuya's deal is? All I know is I'll be screwed if I don't do something about this Demon Tsukiomi by today. Yikes. Then I'll tell you what I know. Then I'll tell you what I know. About Demon Tsukiomi. I can give you all the info that you need. Wait, I think this is still her saying it, right? Whatever. The Demon Tsukiomi game was real popular with middle schoolers at the time. If you perform a certain ritual, supposedly a ghost called the Demon Tsukiomi will appear and grant any wish. No one really knows what the Demon Tsukiomi itself is supposed to be. Some say its name is taken from the Japanese god of the moon Tsukiomi, apparently because it only shows up on nights when there's moon. The concept is kind of similar to the Kokuri game or the Ouija board. Oh! The Demon Tsukiomi game ritual has to be done on night when there's a moon. And there's a moon tower, you can do it like with the artificial with the moon, like the artificial lights, the moon like shining down. It's like, yes, I can do the Tsukuyomi here. To summon him, you need chains, something to burn, and 2 hand mirrors. First, you place the chain down like you're surrounding yourself. The area sectioned off by the chain is supposed to be like an altar for the ritual. Next, you take your offering and burn it on the altar. You can burn anything you want, but its value has got to be proportional to the size of your wish. If your wish isn't granted, then it means the thing you burned wasn't valuable enough. Once you light the thing on fire, you gotta recite a spell to summon the Demon Tsukiomi before it burns up. Demon Tsukiomi. Please grant my wish. Once you finish the spell, there's one last thing. You gotta use the 2 hand mirrors and join them together. Ah, it's so red. Ah, itai. Then the Demon Tsukiomi will appear. And that's everything I know about it. Between the chains and the fire, it all lines up pretty well with the arson case, which means the arsonist was trying to perform the Demon Tsukiomi ritual. Oh, the also ritualistic one, huh? That's just one explanation. No one but an arsonist knows for sure. So, Kejima, what you gonna do now? Play to the Tsukuyomi game. Get the info on the internet first. But he's not even good at finding. He ain't that good at finding information. He might as well go to it. Yeah, I think it's still best to gather info first. Guess I'll research the Demon Tsukiomi on the internet. That'll be useless. Everything I just told you was info I found for Pokemon on the internet. Okay, thanks. You're pretty lazy for a cop. Go knocking on doors for info, would you? You're a bit young to be a What's a Luddite? You're a bit young to be a Luddite, ain't ya? As in like old fat, is it? Guess I should have given it some more thought. What I do? Play the Tsukuyomi game? I'm gonna try playing that Demon Tsukiomi game. I need chains, 2 hand mirrors and something to burn, yeah? The mirrors and offering and one thing, but the mirrors and offering are one thing, but the chains are gonna be hard to come by. Hardware stores are all closed by now. Closed. Ugh. I just steal some from somewhere. You gotta get yourself arrested. Guess I should have give it some more thought. What I do? God damn it, okay. I'm going to the moon tower. Cause there's a moon there! Got any reason for that? The one elevator turned back time. Only a spirit can do that. Something similar happened at the Miracle Residence too. If the elevator is still doing that, that means something's still there. And it just might be the Demon Tsukiomi. I gotcha. Alright, wanna get going then? If that department store the elevator goes to is the scene from the right... If that department store the elevator goes to is the scene from right after the fire, there might be chains left there, so we can try out the Demon Tsukiomi game. Alright, let's head out. If we're going to the moon tower, we need to prepare first. Rose isn't with us this time, so we can't pull the same stunt we did before. So how are we gonna sneak in? I'm gonna take a page out of Rose's book. Just leave it to me. Alright, I'm counting on you. I better get going then. Yeah, it does. Go do your stuff. Count to the moon tower in about 2 hours. Owe leaves the bar after that cryptic remark. Guess I've got some free time. What do I do with the free time now? May as well get something to eat. Wait, can't they just pull the same thing again? It's like, okay, Owe, you just stay outside first. Don't come in just in case. So if you die, I can come back and fetch you. Or some shit. Bet I really need to go to the toilet. Hello? Okay, I'm back. What happened? Oh yeah. I head to a beef bowl place nearby which is packed with celery man, and ordered that extra large. After that I walked back to Shinza station to burn some calories. Yay! Spirit Fire Demon Tsukiomi! Victims were tied up in chains. Wow, it's the equivalent of them. And the value must be a being, a living being. Hours after I split with Oe, I arrived at Shinza station. It's a Friday night, but weirdly there aren't many people out. It's Oe. What? It's not Demon? Yo, I'm at Moon Tower. Yeah, good timing. I just finished persuading him. Persuading, is it? I just had a nice long chat with the head of security who rose one over his arm. Told him if he didn't listen to what I said, I'll haul him in for breach of trust. He simmered down real quick after that. Wow, you really are a shady cop. What else am I supposed to do? We don't have a lot of options here. Anyway, the back door's unlocked, so get inside. Get in! I'll be waiting on the roof. Got something I want to show you. Okay, meet you there. Should have known the roof was like... Alright, time to head out. Should have known that there's something with the... I'm gonna have to come back because of the roof. Because I went to the roof, there was nothing there. Even this late at night, the asphalt is still hot as I head towards the moon tower. No one's inside, so I slip into the back door. Unlike outside, it's cool in here. I guess the air conditioner is still running. I reflexively take a look around, but I didn't even bother. There's no one else in the hall. Boy says she'd be on the roof. I better go straight there, no detours. Well, guess what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do, right? A detour. Okay, I don't have a fake fingerprint. You need to use the elevator. Try touching the panel just in case, but there's no response as I figured. Where did you keep the I mean, you just... Okay. He just ditched everything. I mean, such is the game. The way of the game. Wait, I forgot to check Demon. Oh shit. Is it you, Demon? A text. I open up a message. Ah, hell yeah. How you is Demon? Or is it D-Man? I guess it really is still D-Man, is it? D-Man. I've prepared your next riddle. Search the broken red monster in the place that exists no more. That sure don't sound weird. Broken red. The place, the firecracker then. I had to find a way to get back in then. I guess not now then. Aww. I can't take a detour. I really am not allowed to take a detour. Ah, boom. Oh my god, look at that. Where have I heard of that? Ah, do you hear it? The sound of the breeze. I could almost feel the imaginary wind actually blowing at me right now. Like a cool one. The roof of a moon tower is an open terrace. It's cloudy tonight, but if it wasn't, it would probably be a great... Oh my god, it's so damn hot. Okay. Still not complete. Oh my god. Okay, it's cloudy tonight, but if it wasn't, it'd probably be a great. What? Oh! I can't read tonight. It's cloudy tonight. If it wasn't, we'd probably get a great view of the starry sky. Hey, I finally made it. Very nice spot, isn't it? Very nice spot, ain't it? I'm pretty fond of it, so I come up here now and then. You come here for a reason? Oh, well, you know. So, what are we meeting on the roof for? Yes. A glass down at Oe's feet. Is there? She says why the only bare patch of ground. There's a stone monument in the center. Oh my god, you're right, there's a monument in the center. Wow, how could I not notice that? There's some kind of monument in the center. A bunch of letters are engraved in the stone's smooth surface. On one end, in large letters, it reads, yes? Momoi Department Store Fire Victim Memorial. Apparently this is a memorial for the victims of the Momoi Department Store fire. After a paragraph consoling the dead, there's a list of names. Going down the list, some of the names look familiar. Yes, are you seeing a Kijima? Oh. Okayama Kenji, Okayama Momotaro. This is Killer Peach's Okayama Tomoko's husband and son. Okayama had been trying to discover the truth behind the fire that killed her family. And she was killed for it. Oh! As I keep reading, my eyes snag on a grove of names. Your last name? Is it Kijima? Oh, it's Oe, okay. I thought like, what? My parents were in the fire as well? Oe Saburo, Oe Yuki, Oe Hiroko. Sounds like a siblings. There's always on the list. They aren't. Yeah, it's just what you think. It's just what you think. My parents, my little brother. Then your family also died in the fire 10 years ago. That's why she was interested. Yeah, that's right. They went to the Momoi department store before Christmas to buy my little brothers a present. I made plans to play at a friend's house, so I didn't go with them. Thanks to that, I was saved. Then is that why you're so rash when it comes to the Moon Tower case? Pretty much. I knew that woman Okayama was chasing the truth behind the fire. And that the president of Sumi, Ishimaru Noboru, was keeping a close eye on her. And then Okayama up and vanished. The Sumi folks had to be behind it. I thought I could learn something by investigating that under the guise of the Killer Peach case. And I never expected Okayama to be... What? I can't fucking read tonight. Never expected Okayama to be the Killer Peach. She quirks a weary smile. No surprise, this case took a left turn far outside the jurisdiction of the regular detectives. Both Okayama and I lost family in that fire, so I understand Killer Peach's grudge. But I'm a member of the police. I cannot accept her approach. I need to stop her no matter what. So, I want to pursue the truth using just means in that place. Just means, huh? You don't realize this investigation of yours is totally illegal, right? Quit being fussy. I saw Oe get cut down by Killer Peach. Her recklessness back then pissed me off, but when I think about how she likely been comparing herself to Killer Peach, I guess it was only natural. By the way, about this memorial, why is this one spot scratched out? Among the ordered list of names on the memorial, one appears to be scratched out. Oh, that. Yeah, probably some nasty prank or something. One day it was just suddenly like that. Whose name was there? No clue. The report only mentioned that there were 25 people. There was no personal info on them. Oh. The fire resulted in 25 victims, including the one scratched out. The report says the cause of the fire was arson and the victims has been connected by chains. What the hell happened 10 years ago, and how they connected the Demon Tsukiomi? I just had to go back to the past to find out. Need a backup? Well, we're down here, so let's get going. We're headed to the Momoi department store. We take the special elevator on the first floor. Right. Wait, she just fucking asked him to come out here to be like, here's my backstory. Anyway. You know why I'm interested? Here. One name. Maybe the one name is the one guy who did the... Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, 34? Okay. They know nothing here. Oh. Huh? What's wrong? I punched the button, but the elevator is not responding. I tapped the button over and over, but the door still won't open. The elevator isn't even coming. Maybe just push it wrong. How the fuck did... Maybe. Okay. Makes sense. I reach out the pen and try it again. What? Symbols are clanging together somewhere. Mixing what sounds like faint clockwork. Is there some ghost making noise? Or maybe it's connected to the Demon Tsukiomi. Beats me. Guess I better find the source of the sound. I think it's coming from over there. I ain't no see no nothing. I heard things but you ain't seen nothing. Oh god. Whoa. Oh boy. Who even fucking likes this monkey? It looks even more terrifying than your average, you know, hanging monkey. Wait, do you have this? I think I recall I had this at home, but it looked different. It wasn't really like, okay, it's not really a it wasn't really holding a symbol actually. I think it was holding a drum. I think. But anyway, yeah, when you play it starts to go like and it's just like, I don't know, this kind of toys, they just, oh, oops. They love to use this in horror. I mean, like, understandably so, but hot damn. Hey, whoa. So this is what caused the noise. No, you're scared? they use this too much for horror. Oh no, you're scared. Okay. My chat was cut off halfway, sorry. Oh, you're spared. Oh, bless you. Yeah, but definitely some dolls that you usually see in that they really love in horror movies. That like I had at home as a child. Oh damn, not fun. I grabbed the gorilla toy off the floor. Is it gorilla? He just casually grab it. It's like, oh, it's just this, and then he grabbed it. He appeared out of nowhere. I feel like you should question that. But like, sure, why not? Let's just not question it. Am I right? Nah. They ain't no nothing to question. It's just a toy. Doctor 1, floor 1. 1F. Oh my god, out of nowhere there's a loud noise, it's shaking, and just as suddenly it starts, it stops. And all the lights go out as usual. Huh? Did it break? He is like a whole new level of like dense. There's so many things that's happening, he's still like, huh, I wonder what's going on. Well, that's a pain, breaking down at a time like this. Well, it's all back on now. Guess it wasn't broken. 40 wiring, I guess. Hey, Kijima, look over there. I look over the way she's pointing. Oh. Oh, teehee! A rabbit plushie hanging from the ceiling. I don't remember seeing it either. Oh. Hey, Owe. Pulling tricks to scare me. Not cool. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, why is he so dense? It's so funny. Like, he's so dense. It's so funny. Oh my god. Wait, Akira's denseness wins. Denseness wins yet again. Oh. Don't be an idiot. Ah, joke's on you, he is an idiot. I ain't no kid. Playing stupid pranks like that. It might add up importance to grab it. Fine. I Bruce Lee yanked down the rabbit. Are you sure? Okay. Guess they were really cool about it. Let's just save this, shall we? Maybe we shouldn't save it just in case. It showed up as if it has been hanged. Okay. My god. Sal the thief? Holy shit, son, what you doing here? Fancy seeing you over here, dude. What kind of stream? The security camera staring. You ever heard that name in years? Sal the thief is literally your fucking name. Bruh. Did nobody... Oh god, I keep seeing... Ugh! As you step out into the hall, a girl's laughter so that it echoes down it. I bet Akira will still be like, oh it's not good to play tricks on me. Oh, I said your whole birth certificate name. Damn. In all this time, that was your whole birth certificate name, huh? I never knew. What does it feel like? Ugh, laughter now too, huh? What in the world is going on in this building? Hey, Kijima? What's the door here we came earlier? Feels like you're in trouble. No. The door even looked creepy. Fuck, man. Oh, that is creepy. Fuck. I look at the way always pointing and see an old worn little girl though. Anyway, Sal, yeah, how you been, man? And welcome to the stream. Me play horror game sequel to Deathmark. Yeah. Me like this game a lot so far as well. Enjoyed it a lot. No. I slowly shake my head. All these supernatural things happening one after the other is really creepy. Okay, at least Akira is like, these all things that keeps happening, it's kind of creepy. Even though it's really dense. Yeah, it's a sequel to Deathmark. But it's a different protagonist. You're playing as a different protagonist right now. You like the one song from the first one? Oh, which one? Is it the piano one or the loud one? Or the like the intense one? I didn't know I wrote the piano one. You know I wrote a piano arrangement for the piano one. I see we were thinking about the same soundtrack, but yeah. I finished writing that. That was fun. Yeah, you're a little tired. Okay, at least it's good to hear that you're doing good. I'm okay. Okay, let me just get past this first. The laughing is like driving me crazy right now. Damn it! Muttering under my breath, I stomp over and pick up the creepy laughing doll. Okay. Oh, mercy. Anyway. The sound of madness will indeed just drive anybody mad, man. But yeah, I'm doing quite fine. I guess a bit tired. I guess. I don't know. I'm feeling a bit like in a limbo, but I'm doing fine overall. Me try to get things done. Me too dumb and slow. Me sad. My god, I got another mail. Well, sounds like a cell phone vibrates nearby, but it's not mine. Looks like it's me. Excuse me for a sec. Are you gonna leave first so I can get in? Yeah, it's me over. Oh, Arimura, huh? Hey there. Yeah, it's all you got Okayama's belongings, okay? Good thing Ishimaru didn't get his hands on them. She stepped away, but she's so loud I can hear what's going on. If you find a notebook or diary, look through every... If you find a notebook or diary, look through every last bit of it. Maybe you'll figure out why Ishimaru and Sumi covered up that fire. Alright, I'll let you get to it. So that's what's going on. So what's up now? Do you have someone investigate Killer Peach Okayama's personal belongings? Yeah, sure did. After Okayama passed, her personal items were apparently sent to her parents' home. I contacted an old journalist friend of mine and had him pick it up. Remember I get a call if there are any developments. Alright, let's get to that special elevator. Ooh-wee, is a special elevator going on here, eh? Oh. Good job, planner, blah blah blah. Okay, good. But I'm very far into the game right now, by the way, so in case, like, you know, you're really late into the game, so in case you feel like, what's going on? Because I'm like, I think I'm almost at the almost at the end of the game. I have a feeling I am. Yeah, I'm very far into the game already. We got some best boys and yeah, best boys and best girls in the game. Which I killed them all. I killed them all for the sake of bad ending. So yeah, see me playing a bunch of that makes sense. Her facial, you like her facial expressions. She looks like discount Mashta. I'm feeling a bit insulted. I'm feeling a bit like insulted. I'm feeling a bit like you can't trick me with a discount Mashta's face. What's this? A lot's happened, but you better go see this Demon Tsukiomi thing. Can we use the elevator? I got this. I already reached out to the higher-ups. My fingerprint should be added by now. Oh shit, you actually? Then it's just whether you send us to the past or not. Won't know until we try. She presses her finger to scan. Are you saying they're telling me the others never use the elevator, the lift, and get thrown to the past? Unless because, you know, this building is always closed, so when they use it in the morning, nothing happens. Here's the one button undone the shirt though. Goes from... My god, Sal. I mean, I get it though. I don't get it though. If it's mashed out with the one, yeah, if it's mashed out, I'll be like, I'll go from this to like, ooh, what's this? One button undone. Just as the bell chimes, the elevator doors open up. Oh boy, let's get blasted to the past once again. That instant, the stench of blood rotting in the summer's heat fills the entire area. Oh, there she is! Oh my gosh, she's naked! Inside the elevator, Rose is bent over, pierced by a katana. Well, Shogun, there you go! The death art of Rose. We have it here, it's just that it appears later. That's just an awkward pose though. The blade, soaked in blood and guts, glitters dully in the night. In the light. Oh, look at that, man. We stand there dumbfounded before this unexpected ghastly scene. I simply stare at Rose's body, unable to think. Why is she the only one that's naked? Then the elevator doors slide shut. And you're still feeling suspicious that maybe that Rose is a fake? That is the dummy? The scapegoat? Huh. I didn't get to examine that. I'm gonna open the door again. So turn around and look away. Kid shouldn't say this. No way. I've got to see this with my own eyes. He already seen his like newly made idol friend and his best friend like just. What's one more, eh? How does Killer Peach murder people again? She decapitates them. She doesn't stab them. She decapitates them. So that is I don't know. Maybe it will look too similar to Amano. Maybe so. If you decapitate, it will look similar to Amano. Maybe can't use the same method of murders or like still use the same method of death scenes or like let's change it up a bit or something. I don't know, man. Suspicious, huh? Really? Yeah. Okay. I must also keep a pinch of salt. That part with Rose is a bit too specific. Let's keep it with a grain of salt. Alright. Steal yourself. And they're gone. Huh? Oh, what's going on? They ain't know nothing. The inside the elevator is perfectly clean, without trace of corpse or blood. It's as if nothing had ever happened. Oh, what's going on? That was definitely a corpse there. Is this kind of a supernatural thing? Probably. When you're facing a spirit of this kind, this kind of stuff happens all the time. I'm totally used to it by now. Huh. Guess police are no match for spirits. You just can't prosecute a case like this. Alright, let's get a move on. We got a case to solve. For Rose's... Okay. I thought they could just say, oh, we just saw Rose's body. Oh well. We got a case to solve. For Rose's... I can't read. For Rose's sake too. That's all we can do for the victims. Okay, like she is a police also. Killer Peach does just slash the victims. Oh, she does? She did just slash away, or she didn't decapitate her. So I guess she does kind of just casually stab and slash people? Eh? Hello, Synergy. Welcome to the stream. Every time I see you come in with whole new emotes. I need to sell. I need to animate. I feel the burning need now that animated emote slot is open even for affiliates. I want to make my own animated emotes. I even had my hand on like off topic from the game. I even had like my first attempt in like animate to like on an animated emote like commission for my client, and it's like wow. That was a good learning experience. What to animate? You mean for my client or for myself? I don't know. For now, I kind of have an idea, but not really. But I'm still thinking about it. For myself, I contemplating whether I should animate like. I was thinking right now like the rip emote and the crying one and shaking. Or either that I replace one of them with like my current like lurk emote and just animate it a bit. I think I did. Yeah. I'm actually kinda like mixed feelings like wait, should I animate the lurk emote or should I just animate an entirely new emote? Because I feel like either way like the lurk emotes is like as far as I know on my channel, it's the most widely used emotes by you guys. So, I don't know. Maybe I should animate that one, huh? You want an animated dab? Oh, you're not the first person that said that. But I wonder how well I could animate. Like, maybe I can try. Oh fuck, man. Okay. I'll go for some consult and advice, and I'll think about it. You're not the first person that said that. Like, animating the dab emote would be uh, interesting, but I just don't know how well I could animate, like how much like can I actually like animate well, because you know I'm not exactly like you know I'm at best I can make the simplest like loop animation. That's all I can make, man. For now anyway. Okay, I'll think about it. Fine. Damn. If this is not just this this is not just one person, if it's just not just like one person who's suggesting it, I think I'll think about it then. Oh, it's so hot, god damn it. Okay, let me go back to the game. Yeah. That was a huge shock. Oh, I missed it. At one glance, my eyes misread. That was a huge chin chin. I don't know how I misread that. Okay. That was a huge shock, but I gotta clear my head if we're gonna make any progress. The dab is postponed for now. Yeah. You betcha. That's right. Okay, which floor will you go? 44, let's go! After riding the elevator for a while, it shakes violently then. That doesn't sound good. Woo! Huh? Woo! A freakish scream pierces my ears like it's rising up from the depths of the earth. That's a time traveler! Was that an earthquake? What the heck was that voice? That earthquake and the voice. Oh my god, if she dies here, she dies. That earthquake and the voice. I recall what happened at the moon tower before. This happened the last time I went to the past too. Ah, so then, you're saying we arrived at... Yeah, most likely. The mysterious phenomenon stops. The elevator starts moving again, and when it stops, it lets us out on an unknown floor. You know, they always have this kind of story. It's like, you know, if you go to the 4th floor, anything that has the word that, you know, number 4 or 7, or in this sequence, you enter in the alternate, you know, the other side, the realm of the dead, the other side of the world. So, like, when you get there, you must not step through or some shit. I don't know whether like you guys actually ever like have this kind of stories. I know for us, we have this kind of stories fairly often, and some of them were like, yeah, experience a real one, blah blah blah, and it's just like, okay. When the doors open and I step out, and that's the thing. Guess it still works. Looks like. But if this is the past, then there's a problem. Oh, it was killed by Killer Peach. What's wrong? And they explained that I've been here twice before on my last investigation, and both times Oe died. Yeah, what about it? You say I might die again? It's possible. We should be careful. By the way, before I move locations, I wanna ask, what's that red thing rolling on the floor? A flare? It was there the last time I was here too. Oh my god, I keep thinking it's a firecracker. Oh my god, it's a firecracker, look. Ichina, when I see red, I be like firecracker, alright? Oh, that was mentioned in the report. So this flare was used in the incident. But what for? If you want to burn something, all you need is gasoline and spark, right? The theory in the report said the culprit first caused the fake fire with flares. Then they guided all the panicking customers to somewhere they could detain them. Crafty asshole. So can I save now? Okay. Wait, I shouldn't save yet! Okay. I don't think it matters though, because... Yeah, I don't think it will matter. Oh my god, Mubera! Oh my god, look who the fuck is like on the stream today? I was just talking about you yesterday. Nothing bad. I make it sound so suspicious. Oh my god, Mubera, welcome to the stream! I was just talking about yesterday. I was talking about like, damn, there's this like 动画that if Hubera was here, I'll be like, yo, you gotta watch. Did you see? Did you watch this? How was his studies, man? How was school? You're finally free. And I got disconnected. Is it? Did I got disconnected? Am I still here? Okay. It lit up red just now. Oh my god, congratulations! You're finally free! Omedetou gozaimasu! 恭喜你! My goodness. Yeah, long time no see. Yeah, long time no see too, Vera. Go bad. Oh, that sucks. That sucks to hear, man. Be for a short while. A sem break, a sem break is in it. Yeah, biggest semester break. Not good. You're school bad, and you're not good. Come just in time to tune into not just in time to tune into NG. That was lame. I'm so sorry. I just thought it looks very. I had a punchline there, but like it's lost already. Game looks great. It's really fun. I really had a lot of fun playing it. Like it gave me the same like gave me the same like yeah feeling as like Death Mark did. So that was pretty great. Yeah, there's a bunch of flares on the floor. All of them are either used already or too wet to be able to work. But broken red thing, come on! Broken red monster! No! My D-man said it's broken red. How dare. Search the broken red monster in the place that exists no more. It is here. Come on. Oh man, maybe it's like not specifically this. I am very deep into the game. Oh my goodness. This really is really nice. Like it's really fun. I hit the button and the screen flickers on. Looks like it still works. What, is that it? Okay, I guess. Christmas tree. Looks like it's been right around Christmas when the tragedy happened. Oh yeah, okay, Opera. There's this like Chinese animation, this 动画 called like 时光代理人. Have you heard of it? It's actually pretty nice. The English title is called Link Click. You should go check it out. I'm actually like very pleasantly surprised by the animation. It's an original series. By a China studio. And it was actually like quite well done. The water's clear enough to reflect my face and the ceiling. I look around to see if I can find anything, but there's nothing interesting. Oh, it looks nice. Yeah! I went in prepared for laughs and I came out like with tears like just dripping down my face. Yeah, recently there are a few pretty well done Chinese original animes. Yeah, there's like recently there's an increase in like actually like well done like original 动画 like The Legend of Xiaohui or like this like 时光代理人 or the other one that I saw that came out. I can't remember the title, but I'll send you the link later after stream. I mean, assuming I remember. Like the animation is really good. It hears mainly because it touched like the sort of topic that I happen to be quite weak for. So I just like, oh, how dare you attack me like this? I came here to laugh. They aren't on, but they're buzzing like there's still some juice going on through them. Okay, there's nothing else here. But this red monster, come on. What the fuck, man? Alright, you know what? Fine. I think there's 12 episodes. Is it 11 or 12? I can't remember. 12 episodes, right? And they just had like they just dropped their season 2 trailer. Like wow, the season 2 trailer is like mwah. Like it's so good. Like it's like eye candy. I sense a presence in the dark. Spinning the flashlight around towards it reveals. Ayah! Hey, it's her again. Why are you still here? Killer Peach lying in wait for me. Wait a sec. What's Killer Peach doing here? I thought you beat her, Kirima. Time's been turned back. Killer Peach vanished, but the strange phenomena haven't stopped. So it's not her doing after all. Damn, I'll think on that later. Right now I gotta do something about her. Killer Peach sways as she walks towards me.
What are you doing here?
The same question as before, but there's no way I can use the same method I did last time. I don't have the tools. Gotta think of another way. I know the truth behind the grudge now. I need to let her know that somehow, but if I say anything wrong, she'll cut me down. Okay. Show the fire report? I think this is a bad choice. Oh my god, it's a good choice. Oh, thank fuck. Hey look, this is the fire report from Momoi department store. I thrust the report out in front of me and Killer Peach slows. It may be me imagining it, but it seems like she's not sure what to do.
What do you have?
Her eyes swivel to focus on me. Her stare pierces me to my bones. It's clear she sees through any lie. I have, not because of police, yeah? I found it in your belongings. Yes? Oh no! Shit. Ayya. Okay, damn. Well, I'm dead. I'm dead now, that's great. He dead. Try again. I didn't even give her time to finish what she wants to say. Okay, show the fire report. I think I should say like I can't say I defeated you because she'll be like, investigation doesn't sound like it's the right answer though. Yeah, it is. So it is I defeated you. Because it was by her, I suppose. Because it was by her. Okay. Yeah, because it said do not lie to her. Oh yeah, Ubera. Okay, what do you think? Animate dab. Should we animate the dab emote or the lurk emote? I'm trying to think like, if I'm gonna animate dab, then I will need like quite a lot of help for that. No! It's lagging because I defeated you, okay? Damn it! So there's 3 people. Wait, we should.
You defeated me.
Yeah, I did. Bitch, I defeated you, and that's how I got this report. I'm using it to investigate the truth behind the department store fire. Investigating the truth. That's what you did when you were alive.
I did. I was alive.
You didn't just want revenge of Sumi. You wanted to know the truth behind the fire that killed your family no matter what, right?
Investigating the truth. Please, no false with those words.
I meant every word. We are friends now.
We are friends now.
After a long moment of breathless silence. With a cry, Killer Peach vanishes. Oh damn. Hey, we did it! I'm alive. Oh, I'm good. Damn it. Okay. Hey, impressive, Ikijima. I was in awe of your great negotiation skills. Huh? Oh, there's something over there. That's the red monster. Why is it not? The katana Killer Peach used lies on the ground at the spot where she disappeared. Oh my god, we can use katana now. Oh shit. Sword of Sword. That means she's leaving the rest after you? How should I know? Oh, things the way they are. It may come in handy. I'll pretend I didn't see you take an illegal weapon for now. Hand it over when we leave though. Whatever, I'm not planning on getting much for the future use of it. Are you sure? You can cut Kakuya with this? Tsukiomi. The red monster, I can't fucking open. I'm entrusted. Damn. That's a big power move, and the spirit be like, I hand everything to you. It's like, yeah. Don't worry, dog, I got you. A mannequin going by size from your case, they're soaked and scalded up by fire, but still manage to keep their shape somehow. But there's nothing worthwhile here. I fucking hate mannequins. Look at them, they look so creepy. Like, they look like people, but they are not. Surprisingly big, most of the surrounding products are soaking wet. Their toys are on display, so it seems all these toys are marketed to little boys. A bunch of cute plushies. There must be toys marketed to girls. Normal lights. They are not on though. Power is off. The demon car's gotta be in here. It's the red broken monster in a place that did not exist. Maybe it bugged out. There's the broken red monster in the place that exists no more. It is here. God, did I make a mistake? Maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe it's somewhere deep inside. So I'm just gonna go in. That red stuff here? They know nothing. We step out into the white bird area. It looks like the fire was the worst here. Walls, floor, ceiling, everything's charred pitch black. According to the report, this children's plaza was where the fire started. It used to be the play area with equipment. Jeez. Was the Demon Tsukiomi creature done here? Probably. Everything points to it, but that's also if it was even done at all. Oh no, there are children, there are sounds of kids. Ask Santa for my Christmas presents game. Promise? I'm waiting. That still sounds very sad. I'm not just hearing things, am I? How many supernatural things does that make now? I've lost track. Oh, just ignore it. Let's look around. They want presents. I got presents. Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ. I just brought up my torchlight, man. God damn it. I shine a flashlight on the floor and several burnt corpses comes into view. Oh! Wait. They were just there. It's hard to believe. The corpses that has been so vividly real a second ago has vanished without trace. Seems it was even more tragic than they say. Maybe they wanted to show us that. Yeah. There's a black stain of some kind where one of the corpses had been. Oh boy, blood! Let me touch it! I move closer and reach out towards it. My ears are buzzing loud enough that I'm getting vertigo. Must be the blood of victims. Oh boy, more blood! I need jump scares. You better jump now. No jump scares. Okay. There's a hole. Where the sprinkles went off. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, there's nothing here. Burnt bench fallen apart. If you go by the state of this bench, the fire was really bad. Look around the area and find a gun on the floor. This gun. I think it's the one that Arsene had. Find something? I found a gun that Arsene had. What? I pick out the gun from under the bench and show it to her. Looks like it still works. Yeah. What should you do with it now? Preserve it as evidence? Preserve it. Preserve it. Preserve it as evidence. Preserve it as enunciation. Nah. If the thing still works, it might come in handy when we are fighting a spirit. Double gun will work on the spirit. Don't know until you try. Anyway, better get evidence from Okayama Tomoko's house. Okay. I'll take it once we get out of this alive, so don't get losing it now. Oh, you're not gonna get out of this alive. If worst comes to worst, you turn a blind eye to me shooting this, right? Can I save then? Yeah, I was... Oh, that means I have to replay the whole thing again. Nah, it's fine. Depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Hey. I need to go look up like at least the D-man. I don't think I'm mistaken in like that is from the flare. I keep calling it firecrackers because it really looked like one. NG. Oh, not you! Go away! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh, what these people say? They enjoy Death Mark more. Damn. We're going like Death Mark. Death Mark was a lot more fun. It's like, okay. Why are you crying? Unknown domain? What happened to Game Facts? Oh, it's just because I miss a... I missed an S. Or my B. Okay, NG. What? There's like no walkthrough for it? Holy shit. What? Are you for real? There's no fucking walkthrough for it. There's no walkthrough. Oh my god. Okay, never mind that. Oh my god. Okay. Red. Okay, fuck. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't miss anything yet. I don't think so. Is it? Okay. I don't think I missed anything. Okay, thank fuck. Obtain shotgun. Alright. A burnt bench that's fallen apart. Anything else? Okay, you don't see anything ill. A mostly burnt vending machine. The sprinkles was rusted too, so the thing's barely recognizable. I checked the pickup slot and something's there and it's surprisingly not burned. Oh, there it is. Oh, a red monster. Why would they call it a fucking red monster? Fucking flare is red as well. Not even fair and bad. It's the vending machine is red. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Spirit Memorials 9-1 Kaguya doll. Congratulations for surviving all of Kakuya's games! Yeah, exactly what I envisioned. Color me impressed. I've watched her triumphs from the sidelines and I'm sorting out the info so far. First is Kakuya. I wonder if she can pronounce the gu part of the name because she's a little girl. Let's refer to her as the Kaguya doll. This cursed girl was sealed in the mirror of the prestigious Miroku family. The seal weakened every 10 years and she could leave the realm of the dead for the present world. The ritual to seal her again was called Nagoshi Nogi, the same ritual which killed us little girls, I believe. But Kakuya isn't in the mirror. I suspect the ritual failed at some point. Now the game. You've experienced these games of death. For you, the game ends if you survive a spiritual encounter. Spirit encounter, sorry. How you survive was up to you, and when the spirit was gone, the cycle repeated until your death or she got bored. But the purpose of these games wasn't to kill you, she only wanted a playmate, like a child wanting attention. Oh, she's just a small murderous spirit, that child that just wants attention, so be like, play a game with me. And then she sends you to die. Oh my god, they're so fun to play with. Being a spirit without knowledge of love, she must have thought that was play. Who knows how she got the other spirits to listen, perhaps magic similar to necromancy. I assume her way of hosting was to make them like fairy tales, a dull spirit that embodies the grudge of death. I have to say, Kaguya's games is very fitting. But it doesn't appropriately reflect your efforts. This is an era where even Kaguya uses a phrase like NG. We could call it necro game among ourselves, though you likely couldn't care less about the name. Sorry. My apologies. At any rate, you survived NG and saved your sister. I wish you a happily ever after. I wonder why Kaguya was obsessed with you. Cause she wants an Oni-chan and she's so jealous of Ami because like she has an Oni-chan. That's why she took her away. Wait, so NG is just not just no good? Different meaning? I thought at least Miroku is like obsessed with the tales of Kaguya, so he's trying to like make her or something, but it's actually like the opposite. So he was just like I need to keep her sealed inside the realm of the dead, and this is the only way to do it. How the hell did Demon hide a card here? Stop by another time. Right now I gotta take care of Demon Tsukiomi. Oh! What's this? It's a remainder of something kids can ride. It's charred within an inch of his life and unrecognizable. It's the thing that bounces. Like you put coins in, it will kinda like do this. Father May, the sprinkler went off, so Kadia can see my reflection. Okay. Let's touch this blood. A black stain of blood. A black stain on the floor is probably the victim's blood. Even just looking at it makes my ears buzz so much about the puke. I guess that just shows how strong the grudge of those who died here is. Touch it! I slowly reach out my fingers to the blackened blood stain on the floor. But if this is gonna be 3 kids, it's like, I want a doll! I want a monkey! I had to give them the toys, goddammit. Why in the world are you thinking? What will this even accomplish? It's not too late to... Oh! Hey, he has the thing on his arm. Who you? Who this? He has the mark, like the same mark as they do. He's so angry. Oh, somebody died here. Shut up, idiot. This is the most important part. It's a department store before it was burned. But something's off. Can you see his arm? Man, a cigarette hanging from his mouth looks down at several adults chained together. On his arm are some familiar looking mouths. Between him and the adults is a kid. Looks like he's soaking something. I guess he's... The plastic container on the floor makes it pretty obvious what that something is. What are you gonna do with Masaru? Well, this kid's name is Masaru, huh? That's my name too. Maybe that'll make Mom happy. You asshole! The man in the scarf tries to jump forward, but the two others grab onto him. Don't move, you kid. Still, he said, I don't want to die. Oh man, the kid though. Mom's waiting, so he's... I guess he's trying to do a ritual for Tsukiomi to... I don't think so though. Time here to have a kid. Grant my wish. I guess it is his mother then. It is a person for person that he's trying to like, I guess like, revive his mom or some shit. But damn, that's like so extreme. Damn, I feel sick. You don't look so hot, Kijima. Did you see something? I tell Oya about the tragedy that happened here. A Demon Tsukiomi ritual sacrificing a bunch of families. The man laughing horribly as he did it. I can barely even say the words. And what a trip! He's gonna come out of this whole game like a traumatized boy. Then the Demon Tsukiomi ritual was what he really was after, huh? Looks like, yeah. The granted wish needs to be proportional to the value of the burned object, so he burned living humans. Kejima, you said the arsonist was a man, yeah? Yeah, in his 30s maybe. Said his name was Masaru. And he had a mouse on his arm. Mouse? Is Kakuya's curse. Better explain. I tell about a horrifying mouse that appeared on me and not to me. In other words, the arsonist might have been caught up in Kakuya's game. Yeah, most likely. I guess he's trying to summon... Oh, there it is. Countless mouths surfaced and began to crudely laughing.
This almost the finale of the tale. Demon Tsukiomi, please grant my wish.
Shit, I don't have much time left. What's going on? The curse advanced. At this rate, I'll die soon. Oh, that's bad. He falls silent, thinking about something. What's gotten into you? The curse ain't gonna start until you defeat the spirit. Yeah. So we just need to find it then, yeah? Yeah? Then it's all or nothing. We just have to call Demon Tsukiomi. So you're saying we're gonna perform the Demon Tsukiomi ritual? You got it. That's our only choice? There's not a way to escape the curse other than doing something about Demon Tsukiomi. Time's running out. I gotta take a gamble. It's like I'm a type troll walking over a chasm. Actually, I'm always being backed down the edge of the cliff. If I had chains, two-handed mirrors or something to burn, we could summon Demon Tsukiomi. Thankfully, the chains are easy. Just need hand mirrors and a fire starter. Ah, the hand mirror that I ditched! I should have brought that compact mirror. Oh wait, you're a working professional. Don't you have a hand mirror or something? Don't look at me, sorry. I better with my wits, not my looks. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, damn right, Oya. Yeah. You're kidding. What about something to start fire? I don't smoke, but I got the light on me. Nothing for it. I have to look around. La 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 la. Oh, what's this song? This song was playing in the vision I saw. Bruh. Guess I'm gonna just appear and be like, hey. La 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 la. Okay. Second chase on the floor. Must I use these to make sure the hostages didn't escape? Yeah, the victims of rabbit chains. Gas was poured on them, and then they were set on fire. Some grand ritual, sacrificing innocence just for his own ego. The venom in her words stops my tongue. Maybe I can learn something if I touch the chains. I see more if there's blood on them. I'll take all the information I can get. The instant I touch them, my hand is scalded by searing heat. I quickly yank my hand back. What is it? The chains are still hot. Ah, quit fibbing. That thing doesn't look hot at all. The chains didn't look hot at all, but I definitely felt heat when I touched them. Hot! Clearly Oi didn't believe me, she just stuck her hand on the chain and got burned. Impossible. Possibly change the cold but they're hot to the touch. Walls crumbling, heat of fire, there's puff of ash everywhere. Can find something back here. No! Stop playing Christmas songs, I'll be compelled to sing. I'll be compelled to sing the jingle too. La 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 la. Oh, it's still playing. La 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 la. Huh? There's a pair of burnt gloves on the shelf. Hey! I find a toy robot nearby that still looks normal enough anyway. I look around a bit more, but everything else is burned beyond recognition. Okay, display toys. I could probably use this for the ritual. I pull a slightly burnt hand mirror out from among the toys. Looks like we can use the mirror part. La 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 la. Wait, what's this? I found a stick among the products on display. The metal tip might come in handy. Wait, what? Metal stick? Okay. There's a bunch of other plushies on display. They don't all look like it, but most are wet to the touch. So wet that I kinda don't want to shove any of them in my bag. Huh? There's something red between the few of the animals, so I grab it. What's the flare doing here? It was between the soaked plushie, so it's also wet, making it unusable. But it's definitely a flare like the ones on the floor by the elevator. It would have been perfect to burn if it wasn't wet. Yeah. Sighing, I put it back. Are you just gonna put it back? I guess sure. La 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 la. Okay. Any kid, there's salt and scallop fire, blah 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 blah. Nothing here. I keep expecting a jump scare because every time I don't expect any, they just come like spinning into my face. Hey! I hit the button, it still works. Hey! Oh no, what? Yes? Is this... Oh shit, you're right! Is it? Maybe I should have sung the jingle. Fuck. I thought at least like Christmas was like... Oh my god, you're right. Oh my god, I forgot about it. Yeah, it's playing either way. We use players for the ritual, but these are too wet to use. They're rolling everywhere, so let's see if any still work. Sure. But it's playing either way whether I sung or not, that's true. check each flare on the ground to see if they can be used for the fire needed for the ritual. So, find any good ones? Nope, all useless. Oh well. Oh well. I've got everything, but I couldn't find anything to burn. Yeah, if you could just use that flare. We just need a gunpowder inside. Yeah, I spotted a flare by the hand mirror thing we found. It was soaked, but if there was one there, there might be other flares around. True, some might even be usable. But that one ain't gonna be enough. We need a bunch of them. Got it. Guess I'll go back and double check where I've already looked. I don't like the sound of this. The flare? What the fuck? Okay, found one that looks like it still works. Why the fuck is it in the fucking tree? Hey, nice work. Just like you thought, Kijima. Why are there so many flares here? Beats me. Probably left by the arsonist. There's no way to understand people like that. No, don't say it like that. Oh my god, I'm scared now. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way to find out, right? If I got hit with anything. I'll keep looking elsewhere. Once we call Demon Tsukiomi, the truth will come to light. Yeah. My god. Not like this, man. They're close on display. I searched around display. Oh, I found one that still works. Wow, how lucky. The rest of this is just closed, huh? You put any in your bag, I'll tag you with police tape. Wasn't gonna touch them. I need to stop. I need to hold it in. Can I keep in? Can I keep it in? And don't let it out. But man, I can't control this, man. It's just playing the game, man. Fuck. Oh my god, there it is. Hey, look! Burn victims! Okay, they're gone. Mannequin. Check around the mannequins. You find anything? Nope. Oh. Come on. That's a really weird place for a flare. You're not looking high enough. Shut up. Obtain flare. Wait, I did find one. Keep looking for others. They're waiting. They're waiting to strike for me to let my guard down. I found some red flare, so try again. We're looking again, huh? Yeah, embracing the spirit of a true detective. Ugh, stop. You're giving me hives. We searched every nook and cranny for a spot that's dry. Aha! There's a dry patch behind some of the plushies. I push the animal aside and see one with a big hole in his back. A red tube pokes out of it. Oh, they hit them probably like prior the whole arson. So they can like... Wait, what if the people just bought it and they just brought it home with them and said, what is this? Found one that looks like it still works. Hey, nice work. We keep looking for others. Shit, I have to look for them? Fuck, man. Bunch of the boys, I'm gonna use anything here. Blah, 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 blah. I think I found as much as I can already. Really unsettling. I don't like it. Any here? Just hoping these are still okay. I pick each one up and check if it can still be used. 2 out of 3 are still too burned, but the last use it could still work. I wish all of them were good. At least it wasn't total bust. Found one. Hey, nice work. Keep looking for others. I said look for others? Oh fuck, man. Oh no. Something's happening. How many does that make? I count the flares in my bag. 5. Some are kinda damp, but we don't need the gunpowder inside them. With a flame, they dry right up and ignite. Guess I'll start preparing for the ritual then. This doesn't sound good. Maybe I should save. What's this? Aya! Oh no! Time's up. The screams from the mouth pierce my brain.
But hell has reached happily ever after. Yomi, Demon Tsukiomi, Demon Tsukiomi, don't open, don't open, don't open, don't open. Please grant my wish, please grant my wish, please.
Almost, huh? All that's left to do is to do a ritual, call Demon Tsukiomi and defeat it. Gotta make sure you die with me, Oe! Let's go! Nothing here, get away, blah 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 blah, go prepare the ritual. Okay. Okay, flare. Break down flares and leave just the gunpowder on the floor. We need the multiples to it so it burns longer. Exactly. I'll take out the flares and tear them apart. It's way too much effort, but at least it's worth it. We managed to gather quite a bit of gunpowder. Should be plenty now. Hurry and get the other stuff ready. I think I would have been very impatient. Okay, what is it again? Hand mirror? How am I supposed to use it? I've got no idea. What do you mean? What was it again? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, I remember now. Okay. Rider gloves. But that doesn't make sense, cause like Akira is wearing a rider gloves in like he's already wearing a rider gloves. But he needs an extra. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna question it. I pulled the rider gloves out of my bag and put them on. Hesitantly, I touched the chains, and they're not hot. I can carry them this way. I maneuvered the chains into a circle. That's not a circle. I'm not seeing anything. Is this okay? Yeah, probably. The chains are ready now. They didn't even have like a change of like background art for like the whole ritual thing. We check something. Yeah, I think it's fine. Alright. It's fine. Okay. Okay, once we change it, okay. I guess. Wait, I'm dumb. Wait. Okay, Change objects to burn, join mirrors. Chain objects to burn. Side of fire. Okay, where's more lighter? Something's happening. Oh, okay. I guess I should use fresh ones? I think a laughing girl. Hey, but I thought I need... Oh, that was weird. Wait, I need to place them down. But I don't know where to place it. I thought you'd be at the same place. Am I dumb? I think I'm fucking dumb. Oh, I take out the burnt hand mirror from my bag and try to hold it out to the puddle. The puddle's reflected in the mirror and the puddle's reflected in the mirror and the mirror's reflected in the puddle. That should be fine for the joining mirrors bet. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I'm done. Oh. I'm ready to do a Demon Tsukiomi ritual. All I need to do is say the magic words. What should I wish for? To get rid of your curse. Oh yeah, I'll go with that then. I do have an equivalent for it? And to light the gunpowder from the flares. Once it's burning, I close my eyes. Demon Tsukiomi, please come here. Making a silent wish for the curse on me to be released, I call forth the Demon Tsukiomi. Your wish suck! What feels like an eternity of silence passes. Suddenly the room darkens and I feel cold. Everything is enveloped in a strange stillness. Almost like I'm the only person in the whole world. As that feeling settles over me. Oh my Jesus Christ. Yeah, you ugly, bro. It's like Negan. More clump of flesh appears out of thin air. Is this supposed to like represent like happiness of a moon, but like it burns like a sun? Weird lumps grow rapid and because they're all like burn victims, I suppose, so it accumulates into like an entity that like could grant wishes. Weird lumps grow rapidly over until it's suddenly a huge mass of flesh. This is the Demon Tsukiomi. It's completely disgusting. My whole body shudders. That sure is something. What a big ball of hatred. If you're too chicken shit, feel free to run. You're saying I'm scared? I'm more afraid to leave you by yourself. Who knows what the stupid thing you'll do then? I know you're stuck with me until it's over. I'm gonna get you killed. Okay. So, Tsukiomi, I want my fish? Some kind of dark surge attacks me. It roars like burning hatred. Shit, what am I supposed to do? Grant like a wish. But what wish am I supposed to grant? Oh, I wanna.
I was super excited for it.
It sounds like that to me. What? Looking forward to what? Do you understand? I ain't got no clue. At least try to think about it for more than 2 seconds. Useless. Shut up. Don't pretend you know either. I mean, I just had to figure it out on my own. Yeah, damn it. I got no clue what they want. I guess I have to go off context. Context. Survivor escape. Oh. Oh shit. You know that thing looks like I think. Oh, it's a child.
Buy me a big monkey, please.
How convenient for the toys to appear. I could give them like bad stuff. Why are you suddenly Pixar? Does this thing look like a Pixar to you right now? I guess. No reaction at all, huh? No idea if it got it right or not. Let's try giving stuff to all the faces.
Grant my wish, Mom, please.
Shit, okay, fine, I'll give you a metal stick, lol. No reaction again. Maybe I need to give things to all the faces first, like I always said.
Pew pew boom bang.
Pew pew boom bang! Sounds like shotgun! Sorry. Wait. That'd be very funny. I shouldn't play with fire, but... Ah! They said pew pew boom bang! Okay, fine. No reaction again. Maybe I need to give things to all the faces first, like I always said. I did give to all the faces, but oh, there's another one.
I want Jennifer.
Wait, oh fuck, I gave the shit. Okay. I've given something to every face. All I can do now is wait for a reaction.
Yay, a simple gorilla. Thanks, Dad.
One of the faces cried out excitedly. Whoa. Aha! Nicely done, Kijima. I knew you could do it. What's that look for? It's too early to celebrate. I sound grim, but we haven't heard the other faces' reaction yet. Shit, I unintentionally gave the right one.
Yeah, it's crazy robot. He's a punch.
Apparently I got a second face right too.
No, I want Jennifer, man.
Faces suddenly cried out in disappointment.
Why was the wish granted? Why did he grant this wish?
Oh my god. The parents' faces all angrily yell in agreement, and the chorus joins with the wailing kids. The noise bursts my eardrums. I didn't realize. Oh yeah, huh? This will be in Japanese. Hey! Yeah, Yamero. Okay, fine. Sorry. Gotta say more Japanese. Kaiser punch! Kaiser punch! Oi! God damn it. Yeah, sorry lah. My god. Oh. I flinch and it distracts me enough that I can't dodge the chains that fly at me. No! The chain pierces my heart. Oh! Lol! Okay, I have to give the right one then. Like, I have to give the right one for this one. Alright, sure. Sure, I can do that. Jennifer! Okay, fine, it'll be like, oh, Jennifer got Hoshi. Okay. I feel like I should save at this point, but it's too late. I should have saved at this point, oh. Too late. If I'm wrong, if I accidentally got a good end, I should just restart the whole thing. I mean, it's not gonna take long anyway, so. Okay, you want Jennifer. You want the laughing girl. I want to check what is this. Built a stick. Oh, it's a Maho Sojo. Magical Girl J. Oh, it's this one. Big monkey. Damn, I don't know what you want. Okay. Yeah, pew pew boom bang. It's a burn robot. The other one is so vague. Hot damn. Grant my wish, mom, please. What's your wish, girl? Oh boy. Maybe it's actually the hang rabbit. What the fuck? I gave you Jennifer. Okay. Me dead. The stick is my Hosojo J's stick? You ungrateful, bruh. Oh, ungrateful. Okay. Oh, it looks like you're trying to fulfill the wishes instead of yours. Okay, fine. I guess it's the laughing girl. Oh, is it grant my wish because the Maho Sojo? I don't think so. We'll find out. Okay. Okay, it's Jennifer. Thank you so much. Okay. Second face right. It's Kaiser robot. Okay, it's Kaiser. Okay, Kaiser. Kaiser Punchy. Are you happy now? A third face. Okay. One more. Oh no.
Mom!
Oh, this is Okayama's child. Huh? That's right, I thought we were in the clear. Demon Tsukiomi goes berserk. Spying at me. Ayah. Shit. Whoa. Oh, it narrowly dodges his chains flying at her. Hey, you're supposed to have my back, Kijima. You're a detective. Protect yourself. But I might be on good. Damn it, we can't do anything when it's like this. Run! And she wants her mom, so it's probably Okayama's child. Or do I give the report and just say, hey, look, that's your mom's name? I make a break for it, oil on my heels. Seems like the angry face was the only wrong one. So what do we do? Well, if we knew what it wanted, you know, you could probably bring Killer Peach here and say, hey, your child is like kind of over there. And she'd be like, oh my god, my child. Wasn't that the one screaming about his mom? Yeah. Demon Tsukiomi doesn't sound very far away. Must be chasing us. Better get out of here. Where can we go? Use the elevator to get back to where we were. We'll figure out what he wants in the meantime. May as well. We've got no choice. Guess that's the only way. Barreling to the elevator hall, I run straight to the door and press the button. What? What are you doing? Open it already. pushed it, but it won't open. Hey! I jammed my thumb on the button again and again, but the thing still doesn't open. Has it cut off to us? Not yet. Don't freak out. We've got enough distance between here and the sales floor. The pep talk is appreciated, but if we stay stuck like this, we'll be up Sheet Creek. They don't have staircase? Damn. God damn it. Fine, if you're gonna be that way. The stupid door is pissing me off. I grip the edges and try to force it open. Ugh. Realizing what I'm trying to do, Oe jumps in to help me out. Do we have enough strength for that? Oh damn. It fights us and we haven't made much progress before the Demon Tsukiomi appears. It's not very far away. No way. Shit, I was careless. Terror gives me the extra strength I needed and the door cracks open. Damn, that's adrenaline. Yes! I slip my hands into the crack and force it open. Open! Alright, go! Get inside! Once Oe slips inside, I go in after her. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Close the door, now! Oe smashes the button on the panel. It's no use. The door won't close because it's caught on the Demon Tsukiomi. You giving up after you made it this far? Move! Oh god, it kicks the eyeball! He should just kick the eyeball, that's the best way. With a roar, I kick Demon Tsukiomi with all my might. The heat burns the sole of my shoes, filling the elevator with the smell of burnt rubber. The spirit retreats just enough that the door manages to close. So all I have to do is to give a photo of like the dead mom. It's like, here's how your mom was murdered. And they'd be like, yeah! And then you cute. Okay. Wow, nicely done, Kijima. Oh. We're going up? Think so. I hope we can go back down. That's up to luck. At least we're safe for now. Still, didn't expect you to kick a spirit. I hope you didn't make it more angry. Why play nice with something like that? That's a good point. Lucky for us, the elevator connects to Moon Tower's roof. When you go outside, there's a moon just outside. We rush out onto that terrace. I thought one of the rituals it has to be like when there's a moon. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, we're like at a different universe. There's what the hell is up with the moon? After we left the department store, we should be back at Moon Tower. Did Demon Tsukiomi do this? Damn it. It's not over yet, is it? If that weird moves because of that demon, then it's obvious it had there. If it's obvious it had here. What do we do, Kijima? I can't just prove ideas out of thin air, you know. We just gotta do something about the last phase, right? Which phase? You know, the one that was all this is a mom or whatever. All the others seem satisfied. What's mom supposed to mean? Don't even have a clue who that is. Oh, there's no way I'll know. Probably one of the victims is my guess. A cell phone vibrates, breaking the silence. Oh, that's me. Pulls a phone from a pocket and can still receive a phone call even. It's my acquaintance. Maybe Okayama's things reveal something. Hey, it's Bei. I'm kinda in the middle of something right now. What, are you serious? So it's on there too. Nah, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. If there's nothing else, I gotta go. We got our hands full at the moment. We'll talk more later. We'll talk more later. Bye. Oh, I can't believe it. You seem excessively shocked over something. Got some amazing info one? Yep, that's a doozy. Remember the name that was scratched off the memorial? Remember the name that was scratched off the memorial there? What the name was? Ishimaru Masaru. Wait, Ishimaru was the president of Asumi. Yep, and Masaru is Ishimaru Noboru's second son. Wait, what? What? Wait. My brain just died. Wait, Masaru is Ishimaru Noboru's second son. Oh, okay. My brain died. Okay, so the one that did the killing was the president's son. But that's not all. That's why they scratched it. According to Okayama's notebook, Ishimaru Masaru was the one who caused the fire. What, seriously? I mean, you fucking saw. That's just Okayama's own conclusion after she conducted the investigation alone. The gun found at the scene could have belonged to just any random schmuck. That's what caused her to be suspicious of Masaru. He was notorious for his violence and his habit of abducting people. Dad's influence prevented him from ever getting arrested though. If he was the arsonist, then he's gonna be the one who did the Demon Tsukiomi ritual too. The thin man with the gun who I saw standing in the kids' plaza during my vision must have been Ishimaru Masaru. God, it rolls out of tongue so well. Ishimaru Masaru. Ishimaru Noboru. The rule at the back. Don't let his father off the hook though. He knew what his son liked to do, so he must have guessed who the arsonist was. And he still added his son's name to the list of the victims without even batting an eye. Hunter as a victim, it's harder to investigate him, plus he buys a whole lot of sympathy too. So they're both pieces of shit. Eh, complete garbage. I guess someone agreed because the name on the memorial was scratched out. If Ishimaru died in the fire, then he's probably a part of Demon Tsukiomi too. Oh, it's the one that's like, I want mom him? Damn, because he's like, I want mom. That means, even in death, the victims are stuck with the guy who killed him. If we beat him, the victims should rest in peace. But how do we do that? That's your department. So much for we. Before we beat him, we gotta find him. Ayah! Damn, Kijima, I don't think we got any more time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, you're a persistent bastard. How do you follow us? How the fuck should I know? But now that he has, there's only one thing to do. Finish it here now. Ishimaru Masaru should be in that thing somewhere, if I find him. I'm gonna poke. Oh. Okay. Let me look at my stuff. I got stuff to look at. A stone memorial in honor of the victims. Okay, nice cutout. Okay, huh. Okay. Just a minute. Oh, bruh. Yeah, they're all saying mom. Shit. Bruh. You know what? I stay down, shotgun in my hand. Ishimaru had this gun in my vision, it might just be able to stop him. Why is Sokka just gonna use it after all? Yeah. I'm praying that it works on spirits too. Does he even know how to work a gun? She slaps me hard on the shoulder, a grin splitting her face. It's kinda weird to have you trusting me. Dummy. I'll cut it back. I've always trusted you. I'm ready to accept whatever happens. There's the person who's be like, gonna interrogate you. She sets me off with a smile and ready the gun and fire. Aya! Oh, whoops. Wrong person.
How dare you do that to my daughter?
Lamau! You trust me, right? And I died. Hello. They brought back. Me go get water. Hello, me back. Oh, that's hot. Abu. Oh. Nice. Okay. Try again. I feel like I'm making the wrong move. Dang. Doing this, I might as well browse Twitter for a bit. Lol. Okay. It's something that Maybe it's this one? I don't think so though. Oh, this one is also another daughter. Why they gotta start from here though? Okay. They all don't sound like him, but I'm gonna shoot anyway. Oh, what he said? How dare you? Oh, it sounds like him. The spirit cries out in pain and anger. It hurls out its chains at me. Hey, I still died! Oh, that's the one. Ah, really this one, man? I don't think so, man. Yes, there are the katana. That sword's probably the only thing that can beat Ishimaru. That's why I got a pick from Killer Page to work against her mortal enemy, Ishimaru Masaru. As long as it's like Ishimaru, that is. Sorry if I get it wrong. Believe in yourself, Kijima. You've died like 5 times. Looks has slapped me in the back. Trust me for once. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I feel like this is the good end though. This is a mistake. Oh shit. What did he say? Oh, what's that sword? I pointed the sword at Demon Tsukiomi and it lets out a terrified yell. You're Ishimaru Masaru. Terrifying it should be. It draws a smirk out of me and I confidently have the weapon. I dash forward, aiming at Ishimaru's face. Demon Tsukiomi hurls countless chains at me, the dangerous matter flying every which way. Instincts blaring, my body senses the change trajectories. I dodge every last one of them. Suddenly he's like, yeah, I can feel every single one of them. Die, Ishimaru. Once close enough, I push hard off the ground and jump high into the air. I slash the katana from bottom to top. I feel like this is... Ishimaru flinches in fear. Blood spurts everywhere and getting all over me. I might have to restart this, man. Huh? For a second, a familiar place flashes in view. I'm sure that's... there's no time for that now. I've got to do something about him. Blackened blood. Made it flinch and that's it. Guess physical attacks won't take it down. Any ideas, Oe? Some kind of supernatural thing or ritual is all I can think of. But we can't do that kind of stuff. If you had a medium substitute, that'd be another story, but... So that leaves our best chance being to grant Ishimaru Masaru's wish. That would be stupid. There's no way in hell we need to grant his wish. Then what are we supposed to do? He bites her lips. She bites her lip and falls silent. I'm sure she knows, but it's impossible to bring herself to allow it since the fire was how she lost her family. Out of nowhere, the spirit starts moaning. Oh, calf? Is it saying calf? I have no idea what that means. Do I really have to grant Ishimaru Masaru's wish? Time is running out. Whatever I do, my best chance is that WoW is still stunned. We've already carved from the memorial. Time is running out. Gotta do something while it's still stunned. Carve. Thinking what that could mean. Is that or grant Ishimaru's wish? Ah, brah. He wants his mom. This is the only way to defeat him? Hey, what's your wish? Kijima. Shut up. At this rate, we're dead meat. We're gonna survive no matter what it takes.
My wish?
Yeah, what is it? Tell me.
My wishes.
I hold my breath.
To bring mom back to life.
What the hell? Hey, Kijima? That's why? That's why you sacrifice people for the ritual?
I heard. I mean, bring mom back to life.
What's mom? Oh damn, I ain't got no mom, man. Just got a car. A memorial, huh? Oh, it's made to comfort the victims. To comfort them? But don't you think that's kind of like magic ritual? Yeah, like performing a ritual to comfort the souls of the dead. But how do we perform a ritual? The memorial is already built, so that's the problem, huh? But if all goes well, Demon Tsukiomi might rest in peace. Shit! It's either grant his wish, let Tsukuyomi rest in peace, I suppose. It's likely the victims rest in peace. I think that's the way to save them, which is something I shouldn't be doing. I think if I erase his name off the memorial, they will rest in peace, which I don't think. No way to grab it. What this? Dark red blood on the fair side. The reading from it is incoherent and disturbing. Oh yeah, huh? He read something from it. Fuck it. Hey, Keijima, can't blood be used for magic and stuff? Oh, that's true. But how can I use it? Great charms and stuff with blood, so maybe you gotta write something directly on that. Maybe you gotta write something directly on it. Making more and more sense that this is what I need to do. That's pretty clever coming from you. Hey, what's that for? Can't you just compliment me? That could work. Might just be the way to defeat the Demon Tsukiomi. Now to figure out what to write. Go to hell. I don't think I should choose that. Should I? Ishimaru Masaru. If I throw this ass into hell, his victim should finally find peace. I think I'm doing it wrong. Fuck. Ishimaru, I'm sending you to hell. Spirit recoils and I quickly use the blood to write that Ishimaru Masaru should go to hell. can you say that after killing all those people just for a stupid wish?
Stupid wish? Your wish is stupid. I will sacrifice you too.
Demon Tsukiomi, no. Himaru Masaru house. Oh. The air feels a countless chase of flying at us. Oi. Right when I caught out. Okay, I guess that didn't work. Yes, that didn't work out. Because I'm like, right now the good end is to let Masaru rest in peace, or the victims. I feel like it should be the victims. Oh, but right now there's the one that has a huge grudge is him on. Probably I should let the victims rest in peace then. I don't think I should do it there. Let me try here. Oh. I touched the back of the lap. Blah, blah, blah. Cough. A blank spot in the memorial. What do you want me, cough? Nothing. Just thinking you might need to engrave something in that blank space in the memorial. We gotta engrave something on it. Oh, I know. A name. Yeah, exactly. We need to add a name, but the problem is the name we gotta pick. Yeah. The problem is whose name we should engrave in the blank spot. Oh. Who the fuck is Takada's Junpei again? I think it's the asshole. Oh, I should put the father's name, then he'll be like, I think. Hello? I don't think so. Cause he'll know it's like, oh my god, my dad's dead as well? Yeah! Or some shit. Wait, I don't think this will work. Go to hell with your dumpster fire of an old man.
Oh, father. Don't compare me with stupid father.
Ayah! Looks like his father's name only makes me angry. He yells in rage and flings his chain at me. Ayah. Do I really? I guess it gets him to be like, oh no. Like, be dead. I feel like I feel like this is the correct way to do it though. Oh my god, I'm so conflicted right now. I mean, like I said, I can just redo the whole thing. Not very hard to redo the whole thing, so if he's aware that he's dead in part of the memorial, he'd be like, that means I can see mom again. I feel like this is the right way to do it. I mean, I have a feeling this is supposed to be the right way to do it. I feel like it is. I mean, I can just redo the whole thing if I'm wrong, so... think this will cause him to rest in peace. We have to grant his wish. I wiped some of the blood off my cheek and right name. Someone was taken off this list who until now totally no one knew about. The name that should be engraved is now the memorial is finished. Voice that must be Ishimaru Masaru cries out that he's been freed. Did I do it?
Why? Is it?
Oh. Huh?
Why would you plant his name?
Oh. Oh, the faces around Ishimaru Masaru scream out in anguish. Oh, even after all this time has passed. Engraving his name would please only him and enrage his victims. I understand now. Okay, I think this is the right... Is it? I couldn't save the ones I was supposed to save. Okay, I got it right! Yeah, I got it! Okay. Okay, the good one is if I just selected may the victims rest in peace. Pain and joy. Two conflicting cries call out together as it scatters across the scarlet sky in mist. The spirit known as the Demon Tsukiomi meets its end. Congratulations, I did it! Oh yeah, you get to die. But I don't think it will be enough because I just saved... Yeah. Yeah, whatever, man. The ominous scarlet moon vanishes and the sky reverts back to normal. Hey. Was the curse lifted? Yeah, I guess I managed to survive again. Demon Tsukiomi disappeared, but it didn't leave a pool of blood behind, huh? Yes, that makes sense. I already got Ami out. Oh. Speaking of blood, blood flew out when I cut the Demon Tsukiomi with the katana. It was only a flash, but I saw a vision of the attic in Miracle Residence. Why did that place appear? Better check it out. Gotta check it out. I reach out to touch the blood on my clothes. Hey Kejima, what are you doing? We don't got time to be standing around. If we're done, let's get out of here. Yeah, okay. Oh well, just have to do it later, I guess. Oh well. We're not gonna go someplace weird again, are we? It'd be fine. Probably. If the Demon Tsukiomi was the one causing time to reverse, then we shouldn't be led to the scene of the fire again. I press the button for the first floor and the elevator quietly starts moving. Ayah. Suddenly there's a loud noise and the lights go out as the elevator grinds to a stop. What the hell? Calm down. There's an emergency button for times like this. Oi hits the emergency button. It's not doing anything. That's odd. It should connect us to a call center of the control room. Damn, you're trapped in here? Oi, Akiro! The hell was that noise? Did it come from outside the door? Hey, I'm dead. Bye, kid. What's... Damn it. He stared at the door. Huh? Oh. Oi's body is pierced by red-hot chains. She collapses before she can utter a sound. Why is it here? Can't be. That's the method I chose. Wrong. Scarlet flames and the stench of burnt meat slowly fills the elevator. The fire that burnt oil finds its way to me. Bruh. Huh? Really? Is it because I saved Ami already, that's why? I think so. Okay, so there's no way. I guess there's no way then. If I got Ami out there, I have to choose to save already. Okay, should I still proceed then? I guess I'll still proceed and see how it is. I think the outcome will still be the same though. I had to save you, boo. Okay, fine. Oh, what was that just now? Wow, there was like letters coming up. I skip it. Use it to let the victims find peace. I wish for the... Okay. With determination, use the blood to write a wish for the victims to find peace. All of your hostages who ended up as victims, rest in peace.
Hostages? Rest in peace? Why would matter? Your mind sacrifices to burn a wish.
What? Sacrifices?
Yes, sacrifices. I'll sacrifice you too.
Ayya! Okay. I guess. Guess not. I guess I have to put... Okay. Let me try something else instead. Sure. Yeah, I mean, if you have the time right now, sure. Thanks, Shogun. Kutabes. Might be. I have a feeling it really is, man. Solely because you save her. That's why, like, there's no way for you to get the bad end already. I have a feeling, According to it, there's no purifier or destroy. What? There's only one method then. Ah, okay. What I did was not right, because we died either way. We just test this one. Oh, I can't use a shotgun, that's great. Okayama Tomoko. I write a name on my finger, someone whose strong grudge made her a spirit. He should be listed as a victim too. Okayama Tomoko. name of the woman who lost her husband and child in the fire, you said. She was killed by an old man when she tried to reveal the truth behind the fire. Yeah man, he doesn't even care. Was Killer Peach Okayama not the right name? Oh my god. Oh my god, Killer Peach be coming out like, you can't?
Someone I don't know inside me. What are you?
Oh my god.
What are you going to do to me?
Oh damn. Damn, that's like that's like doing a summon, man. There's somebody in Guardian Force. And then she appeared. I heard the voice from somewhere before. The mythological Momotaro must have been guided by the name written on his memorial. It's just a stand battle. Wait a minute, you're right. Oh my god. This horror game just led to a stand battle. Crossing time and space to exterminate evil. Damn, that's fucking shonen as fuck. A wind blows across the wood roof and the demon Tsukiomi dissolves. Are those grateful cries of the people mixed in with the sound of the wind? Oh. Oh, I knew it! Mama really is Momotaro! A child's voice pipes out from among them, proudly boasting about their mother. Damn, she be like, hey, yeah boy. It's a me, Momotaro. Is that really the right one? Oh, it really isn't, huh? There's no like achievement that popping up at all. So there's really only one road for this then. The ominous scarlet moon vanishes and the sky reverts back to normal. Means there's no way to get away to die then. Damn it. Was the curse lifted? Yeah, I guess I managed to survive again. Hey, psych. Demon Tsukiomi disappeared, but he didn't leave a pool of blood behind. Guess that makes sense when he got Ami out. Ah. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh! He didn't rush him. Shit, I should have skipped then. Oh! Wait, I thought he's supposed to be a calm doctor, like doing this clinically, but this one the voice clip they uses made him sound like a pervert. Oh, young man's voice. I don't think it's him. Hey, better check it out. Touch the blood on my clothes and concentrate. Oh wow, nice work there. The first thing I hear is a young man's voice. It's the arsonist, or it is him, Ishimaru Masaru. Captivating, truly. Yes, going full criminal to kidnap a kid really was worth it after all. Masaru, I allowed you to watch, but if you continue to say things like that, I have to ask you to leave. The man in the white monk robes replies coldly. His voice sounds familiar too. It's gotta be Miroku Yakumo, the author who turned girls into dolls. Don't be like that, old man. Without my pop's power, you'd be behind bars right about now. I'm extremely grateful to Noboru. I mean, it's entirely due to the Ishimaru family's cooperation that I'm able to fulfill my duty. That Nagoshi Nogi ritual, whatever, yeah? It sounds like a mouthful. I know shorter it to NG. Oh. Nagoshi Nogi. Oh, that's why Kakuya didn't like hearing it. Because that's the ritual to seal her. keep her sealed in. That's a dumb way of shortening a name to NG. That sounds like a name a child would choose. Masaru, please refrain from saying anything that draws the interest of the Kaguya doll. The steel is in the process of weakening. She may be listening at this very moment. Oh, now that's scary. You better hurry up and finish making her playmate. Huh? Hey, what's this? That? Oh, since I'm the last successor of the Miracle family, it's just junk now. I suppose you being a wrinkly old man means you're not interested in getting it on anymore. It will look that way to you. Ever since I lost the power of my hands in an accident, I've given up on ordinary happiness. What do you mean the power of your hands? Each of my hands held a special power. The power to bestow was one of them. I will use it to bestow spiritual power into that doll and give it to her. So what does that mean? Because you lost your power thing, that's why you're killing kids and making them into dolls. It's up to you whether you believe me or not. I believe you. I love stories like that. Anyway, what about you, Masaru? Huh? What about me? Will you marry and leave her and have a happy family? Nobody would surely be pleased if you had a child. Would Mom be happy in heaven too? You still hung out in Yoto? Oh, of course I am. Pops only shows money at me. Mom actually loves me. She's my everything, even now, forever. I always wanted to relive the time when Mom was around. I see. At Ishimaru's strange outburst, Miracle stops and frowns. It would be nice to go back to the past you long for. By the way, old man, you write scary fairy tales, yeah? So that means you're an expert on the occult. Yes, to some extent. What about it? I want to ask you something. Could you tell me about the Demon Tsukiomi thing? It's a bit strange, right? Kaguya would bring him to investigate this, that once, in a way indirectly gave him information about what is the way to keep her sealed and stuff. What that was. The arsonist Ishimaru abducted girls and Miracle Yakumo turned each of them into dolls. It lines up with what was written in the Nagoshi Nogi book I found at the Black Rabbit. Plus, the strange doll Ishimaru grabbed. I have it in my hands. That was the doll I picked out at the Miracle Residence. I got spiritual power, I can just and put into the doll. Sorry, I got really loud there. Looking pretty serious there, Kijima. Something the matter? No, it's nothing. I still trying to process everything I just saw. There's no way I can explain it right now. Well then, we survived that by the skin of our teeth, but we can take a breather later. Let's get the hell out of here before someone finds something broken. Right, let's go. Ah. Hello, hello, it's me. Oh, I shouldn't continue that, DMCA. Can you guys hear me? Am I back? I suddenly got disconnected. Abu. Hello? Damn. My DC timing was so on point. You thought the game was just loading. One of the rare times when my DC featured actually, was actually timed pretty well. Oh my god. Let me go click something. Let me go. Okay, I think I should close this. I kept it open for too long already. Sorry. Oh. Oh. There you go. Right, I'm back. There you go. You'll be fine, probably. If the Demon Tsukiomi was the one causing time to reverse, then we shouldn't be led to the scene of the fire again. I press the button for the first floor and the elevator quietly starts moving. Boom! And would you look at that, nothing happened. Wait, are you for real? She survived? The elevator reaches the first floor without any issues. Guess we survived. For once. Ah, come on. We don't have time to be standing around. Let's get going. Because I saved Ami. Oi makes it clear that she wants to be out of this place, so we leave. Oh, we should be safe here. Good work, Kijima. What's the scowl for? Something's bugging me. What exactly was that Demon Tsukiomi we saw? Don't ask me. You know more about that stuff than I do. True? I don't know what I was thinking asking you. Well, it's about time we split up. This ain't a good time for minors to be walking around. Yeah, I guess I'll head home. Thanks for everything, Oe. That's surprisingly decent coming from you. Have you fallen for me? I only got my eyes for Amanome. I'm just joking. By the way, Kijima, how did Ami's examination go? Oh yeah, I never told you. They found some abnormalities in the brainwaves, so she's under examination until tomorrow. That's so. I hope Natsumi gets better soon so they can go back to their normal lives. Yeah, me too. Maybe she possessed... Yep, even possible for her to possess Ami? If Natsumi's coma is because of Kaguya's curse, then Ami's not getting a normal life back until I do something about Kakuya. Alright, I'm heading out. See ya, Kijima. Oi disappears into the direction of Shiza Station. Now that I think of it, a lot of people have helped me to get this far. I gaze at the night sky for a while, picturing all the people who have helped me. They're indeed all in the night sky right now. All those that helped me and died. Because of your close relationship with Ami character file was updated. Oh my god, you're telling me I forgot to read all their character file. So you're telling me if Amano is alive I could get like a close relationship with him? And then you paid Ban for his services. Oh shit, fuck. No! Guess I'll get going myself. Oh, so that's the determining factor for the whole thing. I'll go to the station and quickly hop onto the last train heading to Kisoji. After arriving at Kisoji Station, which is deserted at this hour, I head to my apartment. Chotto mate, chotto a minute. Let me look at my... Okay, you got... Oh, there's more information. Okay. He grew up a single parent child, but after his mom... I forgot they were update. Ooh. So if the others are alive, they have like more info as well. But I got them cute. He grew up a single parent child, but after his mother passed 2 years ago. So wait, how old is he? They only said that he's a high school student. Level 5. The fuck does that mean? Or 18. Oh, he's like peak year already. He's gonna like... I was gonna say gonna level up. He's gonna graduate already, man. Oh, he just graduated. Because like Japanese, they graduate at 17, right? Oh, is that why there was no talk of school? Because they don't need, I mean, but he's a high school student, so he's not graduated yet. Past 2 years ago, so he was like 16. In the custody of his aunt Natsumi. He chooses not to live under the same roof, instead making his own living. He keeps his fight matches for money. His birthday is 4th of April. 188 cm. Martial arts in general. Tough opponent chicken. Dislikes sweet things. Ugh. Look at that. He dislikes sweet things. I mean, right. Legend. Wait, what's legend? 5-time first place winner of martial arts championship. He's a fighter level 72. That's a funny detail. This is a horror game, but they are like, he's fighter class 72. Fighter class level 72. It's like, yes, you give me this information for what? And he's subclass high school student level 5. Why? Because he's so dense. All the funky sodas are just torture. I mean, I guess so. But he indulged Amanome, so regardless, he still took it. Look at his physique is 16. That's even like higher than like Mashita. Mashita is like what, like 12? But his intelligence is 5. Wait, let me laugh. I'm so mean. I say that as if my intelligence isn't 5 as well. Equipment. Akira is so filthy. Wait, equipment, blood stained leather gloves. He's so filthy. He didn't wash his gloves. Aiyah. So many opponents have blood on them that they smell a bit. Bruh, Akira, fuck, you need to clean your stuff, man. I'm not one to say, but fuck, man. Final state whereabouts unknown because he's dead, so I don't get more info of him. Amanome, I haven't seen your face in a while, oh my god. That makes it even more that one. That's why, like, I need to, like, if I get to the good end, it'll be like, I can get all the info. Yeah, whatever. He did. There you go, 10 years old. 22nd November. Ah shit, she's a Sagittarius, huh? Wait, no, she's not a Sagittarius. Shit, is it? Like 22nd November is Sagittarius. Right, or is it Scorpio already? I suddenly cannot remember. 22nd November. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. 31st October. Ah, okay. Don't be like Scorpio. It's like, whoa. you know the stereotype of Scorpios. Cheering her, she likes her brother's cooking. Dislikes scary things. Has talked to a dog with a human face. She is elementary student level 23. Subclass sister level 75. Whoa. What is that high level sister? Physics 5, intelligence 9. Ah, she's smarter than Akira. That makes it even funnier. Spiritual energy 13. Better than pink headphones. Straight a gift for Yuki Takamura. Update for her as well. Oh, 33 years old. Damn. I'm only really after that MILF, man. 14 July, 165. She dislikes managing the bar. He won the Yasoka literally award. Class writer level 40. Subclass owner level 6. What's the level for? Like, did they fucking just give to the writers that can come up with stats for them? They're like, hey. if this were the RPG, like, did I just imagine if this were the RPG game? This their level. I pretty sure they just came came out with this bullshit on the numbers for fun. They say hee hee tee hee, so funny. Wow, resistance against sleepiness. Damn. I ain't got that anymore, man. After college, it's just like tolerance just gone already. She can go 3 days without sleep. Without deadlines. Wow, how nostalgic that happened to me in college. Never again. Really killed off like the rest of my brain cells already. I don't know how some people do it. Highest quality wedding band, momentum left by her late husband. Well, he's meant to die because he doesn't even have like whereabouts unknown. Oh, and Reina. Not the straightest cop, young elite, but strong self-balance caused problems, isolated her from the other officers. Damn, that's a big, damn. I get it, man. Inky Soji, she talking about herself to get personally involved. And she's unexpectedly friendly and winsome, but she never loses seriously. 27. She likes criminals. Wait, what the fuck do you mean by that? What? She likes criminals. I guess she likes to catch people. She dislikes like rules and accepted practice, but she's a cop. Graduated top student, bruh. 13. Oh damn! Wait. Then she's even stronger than Mashita. Oh my god. Oh my god, both of them can go for like wrestling arm match. Let's call again. Yeah, wrestling arm match. Mashita is frail. It's all from his lost weight from his dead body, man. I don't know. Pressuring using Kansai dialect, she hasn't gone home in many years. Born, okay, if I can create as a civilians. He has no subclass. What? That's funny. Okay, let me save first, okay? Now that I'm done. I guess there's no way to... Okay. Guess I'll keep it that way. Alright. Ain't not bad where Mashita, like I think like his information, his weight he's actually quite underweight, right? Wow, but his strength is 12 I don't think I remember that wrong lah. Yes? A text. Is it D-Man? I open a message. How are you? This will be my final message. I admire your dedication for finding my analysis reports. I'd like to personally thank you, my true comrade. If you don't mind, come to the graveyard's entrance. Like now? I'm finally gonna get to see his face. A graveyard. Probably the one not far from here. Choosing not to go home, I instead head to the place he mentioned. Are you sure it's okay? This is the spot D-Man said to be. It doesn't look like he's here yet. Calls me out but doesn't bother to be here, huh? Maybe because he's not a person. Or maybe he does, or at least he doesn't have a physical body. I'm under no obligation to wait. Going home is starting to sound like a good idea just then. A man's voice whispers in my ear. I spin around but no one's there. Straining my ears, I try to sense his presence, but all I hear is wind. Just my imagination, it's just the wind. I turn back towards the graveyard. And he's standing there in front of me. So this is the elusive demon. Are you just gonna be like, ah, it's him? Ashen face, unfocused eyes, and a blood-stained shirt, and an aura that can't possibly be human. Is he dead? That's why I could follow him. I study him as he slowly approaches me. Hey, hello, did I scare you? I mean... Eh. I gotta... I guess you're used to stuff like this by now. No, excuse me. And while I'm apologizing, please allow me to say how nice it is to meet you. That's why he can go anywhere, because I'm right, he doesn't have a physical body, so he's been going around like, hey. let me put my card here. Oh, it's up there, it's okay, I'm dead, I can just... This is the first time we've met, but he's being so friendly with me. I'm a long lost pal. I guess he's taken a liking to me after sending all those texts. Oh. My real name is Arata Mahiro. I'm sorry to meet you like this, but in life, I was the desk editor for the OP Arts Monthly. That makes more sense than him Metal Gear cardboard everywhere. But the idea of it is like funnier, honestly. It's like, oh my god, look at him go! Wow, he's doing such a good job. Oh wait, he's coming over here. Let me hide in here. After that he left. It's like, okay, let me hide the card here, and send him a message. Wait, how the fuck? Like, he has his phone. Okay. Deskman, so demon. Oh, I want to express my thanks to you, but I also have one thing I want to confirm. His cheerful voice suddenly turns serious. It's about... Oh, is he gonna fucking kill me if I give him the wrong answer? It's about my writings. You always seem so interested in them. To the point, what do you truly want to do? That's what I want to know. Who do you truly wish to become? I pray that you don't disappoint me. Bruh, you gonna fucking kill me? Fuck, man. I had a long day, man. Become an urban legend too. Okay, what happens if I give the wrong answer? Are you gonna kill me? What a worthless and ordinary thought. How foolish. If you vanished right now, the rest of the world would easily move on without you. An invisible force begins squeezing my whole body with intense pressure. Goodbye. Bruh. He's just like, you're boring. I knew. That's why when Akira first picked up the phone and then you hear him like, Kimi, Ine. It's like, what is wrong with you? Okay. Explore the untapped world. Yeah, no. I want to explore the untapped world. That was written on the first D card I found. I bet he wanted me to become a fellow explorer of the untapped world. That's gotta be the answer he's looking for. Did he want to take it after him? Oh, wonderful! You're exactly the man I expected. From now on, the untapped world will welcome you. Bruh, how am I gonna... I'm gonna fucking die from this because I'm just like, I don't remember what he said in the card. Explorer of the untapped world. Kijima, I'm glad I was able to meet you today. Thank you for everything. I have one last report to give you. Now then, may you remain in good health until the day you arrive at the abyss of the untapped world. I keep stuttering. Oh my god, he disappeared. And with that, he vanishes. Where he was standing is a familiar looking card. What the fuck you fucking write this? Obtain D card. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. This is the one Mashita mentioned to Yashiki on like chapter 6. Where like Yashiki was like, "Bleh?" And my master is like, I'm kinda surprised he didn't know. Greece Memorials 10-1 Hyaki Yagyo. Apologies for alarming you earlier. I was so happy to finally meet you that I will ask what I shouldn't have. Who I am is just what I told you before. I am Arata Mahiro, former desk editor for All PR's Monthly. Many of my acquaintances, like Mr. K, are familiar with the paranormal. No blame on them, but I often get carried away. That's how I am like this. I've always felt bad about dying. It caused trouble for the editorial department and the magazine's readers. That aside, I'm ecstatic to welcome you as a fellow explorer of the untapped world. I'd like to start off by sharing the information with you on Hyaki Yagyo, what we are currently after. Hyaki Yagyo, Hyaki Yagyo, Hyakimaru, Hyaki Yagyo. Little did D-Man know Akira was referring to isekais. I wanna get rammed by Truck-kun and go to isekai. Get to isekai world. Wait, isekai is already world. I just said isekai world. Fuck. Okay. I will get like rammed by a Truck-kun and like get to an isekai. Blah blah blah. Do you know what Hyaki Yagyo is? It's the march of evil spirits of rivers and mountains. Much like those found in the ancient tales of this country, it's a piece of fiction. But the Hyaki Yagyo we're after isn't. We believe if I said that large group of spirits like those with face used to march along this land of Musashino a long time ago, it's your right and duty to affirm everything paranormal, including my bizarre stories, as I don't have to convince you now. Back to Hyaki Yagyo. We believe at the center of the covered up historical incidents is a certain presence. It has the power to create dangerous spirits. I'm sure someone has come to mind. It's Kakuya, or more accurately, the Kaguya door. A door with similar powers as connected to the Mark case in H City, which is Mary. These door spirits are considered the core of what causes the Hyaki Yagyo. We assume a death march occurs when the door spirits gather the dead and turn them into spirits, but we don't know much about these dolls yet. All the families from the Edo period associated with dolls had disappeared and passed down items were lost in the war. The only possible lead you might get is for you to ask the doll spirit directly, but you must be very careful. You'll soon reach the end of Kaguya's game. If you observe closely, you will learn new information. That said, don't end up like me. If worse comes to worse, put your own safety first. Now, I still have much to say to you, but look at how I am. Sadly, I have some place I need to be, but thank you for keeping me company all this time. I'll tell my acquaintances about you when I get a chance. Goodbye, Kijima. Until we meet again. D-Man. Yay! I'm done! So, this is finally the end. I mean, I'm finally at the end of the game. Fuck. Close to the end anyway. And I'm gonna fight Kakuya already, I guess. The abyss of the untapped world. What's that supposed to mean? D-Man, I believe you are mistaken. His intelligence is 5. Pondering the meaning behind his words, I walk home. I walk a lonely road. When I get home, I immediately head to the bathroom and take a hot shower. I can still feel that lukewarm sensation from the blood that spurted when I cut the Demon Tsukiomi. I want to wash that off as soon as possible. Yes? I haven't seen Kakuya since the day she told me about the Killer Peach game. The fact that she hasn't shown up despite the fact that I took Ami back makes me feel uneasy. But Kakuya's curse appeared. What's going on? Maybe Kakuya's still watching me even though I can't see her. From beyond this mirror, from the realm of the dead. Oh, that's right. Where did that thing go? Under my bed. I search my drawers, shelves, and under the bed. And quickly find that. That's kinda cute. In the blood matching vision I had, Ishimaru Masaru was holding this doll. It was definitely the same one. In their vision, Miroku Yakumo said, "Oh Dad, that's just junk now. Now that I'm the last successor of the Miroku family." It definitely looks like just junk, but its appearance is similar to Kakuya's. That's bugging me. I'll think about it later. I need to get up early tomorrow to go pick Ami up. I better get to sleep. Hey! I'm done! And it's almost 3 AM. I should stop. Okay, blah 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 blah. Losing mother. Wait, what? Arsonist? Okay, after losing his mother, turned psychopath. Committing crimes, tried to resurrect his mom. Huh. Okay. Let's open the window as usual. Oh, that's nothing. Toilet. Hey. Okay. Okay, I thought finally something is happening. Because it loaded a tad bit slower than usual. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Oh man. Pretty sure it's because I already saved army, that's why I'm already set on like regular. No matter what I do. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, I'm done. 3 AM. Oh god, huh? Alright, thank you so much for hanging out the stream tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. That's all for the game. That's all for NG. See you next week, I suppose. And yeah, guys, see you guys again this coming Thursday, I suppose. Bye bye. Good night. Have a good night, rest well, and like have a good, like at least have a decent day for those at the other side of the time zone. Bye bye.